Insanity. It's a chore.
There's a show within a show happening.
Oh, yes.
Joe DeRosa in studio.
Show.
Hi, guys.
Joe DeRosa, man.
Hold on, hold on. E-Rock's trying to do something here.
Oh, is he?
It's not important. Continue with what you're doing.
Whoa!
Excuse me.
Whoa! Well, just why suicide is painless. We can make it easy today.
It's not. Suicide solution.
Suicide solution.
Oh, yeah.
Does this have to do with the PMRC
Exactly.
from years ago?
What's that? Oh, is that the thing on the records?
Yeah.
The
Was
Tipper Gore thing.
this the Tipper Gore thing, E-Rock?
No, it's not.
Oh, shit. Is it something to do with Ozzy?
No, it's not.
Is it something to do with suicide?
Yeah.
Is it the anniversary of the date of the trial, the Judas Priest trial, where the kids killed themselves?
Oh.
No.
Oh, I know what he's doing. Yeah.
You know what he's doing? Yuck.
The Dave Grohl thing?
No.
What?
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, well, fuck you, Opie. Pretty much what E-Rock just
Well,
said.
and he should. I was a little cocky there.
Wow.
He should. Really? Not that? Because the
No,
Kurt
no.
Cobain, Dave Grohl, Kurt Cobain's daughter thing with the Courtney Love? No?
No.
Courtney Love's claiming that Dave Grohl's been hitting on Frances Bean.
Oh, man. What a twisted thing that is.
And Frances Bean is like my biological mother. That's how she refers to Courtney because
Wow.
she hates Courtney Love. Is full of shit.
She was saying they should kick her off Twitter.
Right, because she just says dumb things that aren't true. And then Dave Grohl came out and said it's not true as well.
How old is the Frances Bean?
The Frances Bean is 17 or 18, I think.
Oh, what's wrong with that?
Maybe 19 at this point.
She's cute, too. She's got a sexy, like,
Yeah.
rock
Yeah.
club.
She looks too much like Kurt Cobain.
I didn't see
That's
her.
cool. Have sex with Kurt Cobain without it being weird.
What about the
If
gay?
you're a fan.
What about the gay part?
Well, she's a girl, so it's not even gay.
But she kind of looks like it could be Kurt with some makeup on.
But that's fine.
I disagree. I don't.
No, I think she looks more like Courtney. Yeah,
no,
I think she looks more like
come on,
Courtney.
look at the eyes.
There's some Kurt in there.
It's all about the eyes. What's wrong with you guys?
round fucking.
Look at the eyes.
Dude,
That's
look,
not Kurt
no,
Cobain.
that's-
Ooh, she's smoking right
That's
there.
Courtney.
Yeah,
looking,
those
though.
shots are great.
Her mouth.
She's a mix between the two, but she definitely has Kurt Cobain's eyes. Come
I
on.
don't know.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you,
don't.
Sam.
Jesus, I never looked into Kurt Cobain's eyes that long.
Dude, everyone knew it.
Fuck. All dreamy.
All right, I know what's going to happen today. All right, I'm prepared for this. All right, Joe. Here we go. Here we go.
Fucking hilarious.
Like no one ever talked about Kurt Cobain's eyes before. You fuck. Fair enough, though.
No, in all seriousness, though, I really don't. I don't see. I literally don't see any Kurt Cobain resemblance.
Wow.
I just
I'm
see,
not being.
yeah.
I'm not being a dick. I really don't.
Hey, why the suicide solutions?
All right.
Kevorkian was sentenced to
Kevorkian.
prison 13 years ago.
That's 13 years already?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. He's dead, right?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
just died.
Yeah.
Yeah, they right after they made that movie about him,
Right. Yeah.
which was a creepy movie. Did you see that movie?
Yeah, that was fucking.
didn't see it.
Yeah, very. He was just a creep. He really was.
Al Pacino is like eccentric and weird enough. I don't like when he plays like a weird guy
Weird
in a movie
people, yeah.
because it makes me not like Al Pacino. I'm like, ugh, he's scheming me out.
Not
man.
Michael Corleone here. I don't like it.
Yeah. The
Yeah. Dr. Kevorkian, I got the death machine. Yeah.
I'm trying to help these people kill themselves. It's their God-given right. Never gets old.
Two things before we...
Look, but don't touch. Touch, but don't taste.
The best line of that movie is he goes, where does he sleep? He doesn't sleep. Where does he fuck? Everywhere!
Right over the top Pacino guy. What happened to the Godfather? It's like, well, my father runs a business that,
It is two different people.
He went from that guy, I don't really think I like what's going on here. To this guy! Gervais.
Although his one of his biggest overacting moments ever is in Dog Day Afternoon when he walks up to the desk and he's got the gun in the rose box.
Yeah.
The way he flips that gun out, he struggles with that button. It's ridiculous. There's like a fucking paper ribbon around it. He's fucking wrestling. It's like,
And you know they just said, fuck it.
Over
They're good
the top.
enough.
Over the top.
We'll just use that
Pacino.
one. Two things really fast, and then you got that queued up. There's a guy, because we were talking about the 13th floor in buildings.
Yeah.
One guy says that, hold on a minute here, and where the fuck was it? Oh, the Blakely Hotel on 55th Street has a 13th floor. Mm-hmm. It's the smoking floor. So they did what we did. We're talking about.
Oh, so no one
You
really
have to
uses
have an actual floor that people don't have to fucking use.
Right.
And he goes, I fuck bitches there.
Oh, right. Did he write, I fuck bitches there?
I fuck bitches there.
Everywhere!
on the 13th floor!
We're talking about how the elevator, it's stupid that they don't have the 13th floor in the elevator, but there is an actual 13th floor in a building, so the whole thing's dumb.
All they've changed are the numbers on
Right.
the rooms and when you open up the elevator and the elevator buttons numbers. But it's still at the 13th floor. Yeah.
This is a dumb question, I'm sure, but it's like what they just do that now out of like wink wink tradition, right? I mean, it's so ridiculous. Like
it's you're twisting around a whole thing based on a superstition.
But me and Ann
That's
said
weird.
Ann actually came up with this. He said we should make a 13th floor, but a tiny little floor.
Make it in between the floors.
like being John Malkovich.
Yeah,
Something
but
like
even
that.
smaller. Just one that's in between the floors, so the elevator goes like ding, ding, ding. You know, like just passes it real quick.
And what would happen?
But no one really uses the 13th floor.
It's just like the joists in between the floors.
Yeah.
the what? What? I don't know these
You know, like
terms.
in between the ceiling here and the floor on the next floor,
there's
there's like a
stuff.
little place for machinery and floor joists and, you know, like mechanical shit.
That's what that's called. I never knew what that was called. Like in the movies when they're like chasing through the elevator shaft. I was like, oh, there's the gears.
We're gonna have to put a cubicle on that floor though, Ann, to make it official.
To make it official?
a cubicle, a desk,
something in
maybe
there?
something.
Yeah.
One light. I don't know. And the other thing is, we're not gonna say fuck Jim Gaffigan anymore because I guess he's in L.A.
No, he's in L.A. He had no.
Or is it fuck Jim Gaffigan?
He didn't
No
cancel.
fuck Jim Gaffigan.
I think his publicist fucked up by saying he was going to be in town.
And Joe, what were you saying down the hall? You were
It
listening
was
to
so
us?
funny because when you're waiting to go on air, you sit in a little office space with Roland.
Yes, what a treat.
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
And the show is piped into the room, but the show's only coming out of the right side of the room where the speakers are. So in your right ear, you hear the show, and on your left ear, you hear everything Roland's doing. So in my right ear, I hear Opie going, fuck Jim Gaffigan. Fuck him. These fucking people have driven from Boston to the show. Fuck Jim Gaffigan. And then out of my left ear, I hear Roland pick up the phone and dial up to the studio and go, he's in L.A.
He's in L.A. He's in L.A. There was a misunderstanding.
So fucking funny.
I hear you're in a shit mood today, Joe DeRosa. That could be good for this show.
It's always good.
I like when people are in shit moods.
Fuels me, man.
Yeah,
Fuels me. It's been fucking stressful, man.
Why?
Yeah, a lot of stress.
Are you moving to L.A.? That was the last I heard from you.
I'm not moving to L.A.
All right, good.
I am going back to Pennsylvania for a little while because I've got some family stuff happening, and I got to help some. I don't want to say too much, but I got to help somebody in my family get through some stuff. So I have to commute from Pennsylvania to New York for a little while for work, and like I got to move. It's just so stressful.
stressful.
Wait,
Moving
you're
all
moving
over.
out of that joint?
Yeah, I'm moving out of my apartment because I want to be able to be like home based in PA to help my family. For it's only for 2 months, but I mean it's just like it's going to be a tough commute.
Yeah.
That sounds selfish. I'm not saying like, oh, poor me, I got to drive back. I don't mean it like that. I just mean like it's just it's a stressful time. you know?
Yeah.
Do you have a one-legged brother?
No, what does that mean?
I'm getting at something here.
Oh, okay.
No.
Because there's another friend of ours that is being forced to help a family member, and he's bitching about the whole fucking thing. Unlike you, you're doing the right thing, moving back to Philly to make sure you're close and do the right thing.
Yeah.
Rich Voss on his last podcast was
Rich.
bitching and complaining. I called him up because it made me fucking howl because I don't know his brother. So to me, it's just pure comedy. he's bitching and complaining because he has to drive his one-legged brother around for a while. To do chores and shit.
And he's
bitching. And then Bonnie's like, you're bitching because you have to drive your one-legged brother around? It was some fine podcasting, I must admit.
That just
It was the last podcast, if you want to check it out. My wife hates me.
I will side with Bonnie forever now, and every argument they ever have after hearing that.
Yeah.
The jury used to be out once in a while with me. I'd be like, yeah, I don't know. They're both making good points, you know?
Right.
Or Rich is right this time. I'm never going to side with him ever again. He complained about trying to help his crippled fucking brother.
Well, he brought it up, and he was talking about it like, oh, God, what a fucking hassle this is. And, oh, God. And Bonnie's like, you're bitching about helping out your one-legged brother?
And Rich is the kind of guy, too, where he'd be like, what a hassle. And he'd be like, God, Rich. And he'd be like, well, no, I don't mean it like that.
Yeah.
Well, how do you mean it then, Rich?
Right.
Well, no, what I'm saying.
Right. And then when he tries to explain shit, it makes it even better. It made me howl, though. It's a good listen if you want to check out a podcast.
All right, I'll check that out. And let me, if I may say this, gentlemen.
Yes.
Monday is when I officially go back to PA, and just coincidentally, Roland called and said, "Can you come in on Friday?" So I feel like this is like,
oh man,
this was like synergy or something. Like I was like, oh, I hope I get to do the show again.
Well, this is your last appearance on the show.
This is it.
We figured, we'd give you one good one before you move to PA and no one hears from you.
Joe's become kind of
PA is a hotbed of comedy,
New York drinking
comedian activity.
Well, I'm not, but I'm coming. I'm going to commute and I'm coming back.
Oh my God!
I gotta. We gotta.
Name some of those big comics in PA right now.
Oh, jeez. Oh, Jesus.
I can't stress enough, this is just a temporary thing.
Yeah.
Like I'll commute, and then I'll be back in 2 months.
Don't give up, Joe. You're too good. Are you giving up?
I remember Fred said that in 6th grade, too. No, I'm moving, but we'll be in touch.
Still
be able to hang out.
Oh, Jesus.
Last time you saw him, right?
Last time you saw him. To camp.
That was it.
John McCullough.
Yeah.
I got one. John McCullough was my best friend. Hey, we're moving to Michigan, but you know we're gonna come back to Long Island a lot.
Oh,
I
really?
never heard from him again.
Opie.
It's been 20 some odd years.
There'll be another time. Anthony, you have to protect him now.
You know what?
Come on, Empire Strikes Back. Come on, somebody.
All I'm saying, Joe, is when I think stand-up comedy.
You think Philly?
I think Philly.
Let me talk about
it's perfect for you.
Fucking Philly, motherfucker.
Let me talk about the great Philly comedians.
Yeah.
All right.
Keith Robinson.
No, but those guys are
Fucking
living.
Keith.
But he's sort of a New Yorker.
I know.
He comes up every night, so he's kind of like, you know what I'm saying.
No, he doesn't live there anymore. I just thought you.
All I'm saying is make sure it's only the 2 months. You scare me. Also,
Dude,
you get comfortable. Like, you know what? Fuck
No,
it.
I have to.
I like the Amish.
I have to be back in
Slow lifestyle.
Right.
I have to be back in by late June for work stuff. Like I have stuff on the books. It's like I cleared out these 2 months to be able to do this, and
Why are you standing? To make the point better?
because I don't know. I just
stands
started,
a lot on
I
this
just
show.
started feeling like my career was falling apart, so I wanted to stand up.
Oh, man.
And I heard what Ant said, because we were sort of like had two things going on at the same time. You know, Ant's going to lose a drinking buddy.
Yeah. You know,
But
I'm in the city. It's Joe DeRosa. Head out to the bar. Yeah.
this is the beauty of it now, though, is because it's going to be an intense time at home, like without question. So now it's like, but now I'm going to have a car. So what I'll do now is I'll just drive to Long Island.
Oh, man.
To hang out with you.
Well, you could do that. Sure.
Like I'll get to a point where I'm like, I need to drive 5 hours or whatever it is today
5
to like just go hang out and blow off some steam. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it'll.
That eats up 10 hours of time just driving, though.
Yeah, but I'll get up at like 8 a.m. I'll be well rested because I won't be hanging out
right.
at all. You know.
That's
No, he's
true.
basically saying he's going to crash at your place.
Well, of course he will.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Of course.
And Opie, you know, I'm gonna miss you too. I mean, we never really drank together, but you know, we did.
Joe's a good one to
We would
drink
do
with.
walkings.
We would do walking. That sounds just as cool as drinking all night.
Yeah.
We'd walk.
We'd
No, but
walk
we'd
and
have
check out the
walks and
birds.
talks and things. It was always nice.
Yeah. Joe, don't fuck this up.
I won't. I'll be back.
You scare me. You're too good. You just need a big break.
I'll come in and do.
You're so
thank
close
you.
all the time.
Listen. Trust me. There's stuff on
There's
the books.
things in
This
the
is
pipe.
like, yeah. There's things in the pipe. Things are happening. I feel very lucky that I was able to clear out
No.
8 weeks to help my family. you know, and get through this tough period. So it's like, you know, I'm lucky that I was able to do that and not going, can't make it home, guys. I gotta, you know, I gotta go to whatever the hell it was. So
you're a good egg, Noonan. That's good.
Yeah.
You know,
So,
and karma will help you. Then you'll get back. You'll start doing things. And it'll be like, you know what? He's a good guy. You know, you're a miserable fuck, but
exactly. I'll come up and do the. I'll come do the show too. Like, it's only a 2-hour drive. Like, I would get up at 4 a.m. and drive in to do
we'll
it.
decide that, Joe.
oh Jesus, what a prick!
You're right. I deserve that. Hey guys, don't worry. I'm at your disposal.
And Mr. Faversham, I'll have it put in my contract that I must return here to put on the play every year.
Let the record stay. We love Joe on this show. People take this stuff seriously for whatever reason.
God,
you guys are the greatest, man. Are you kidding me? Do you know how excited I was walking over here today?
Gonna be able to wake up much too early and hang out.
I was like, I know I'm gonna go laugh my balls off for 3 hours, like, you know. And already, I feel like we're really off to a good start today.
I know we really are, yeah. Especially during the commercial breaks.
Whoa!
Wow.
Oh, we laugh and laugh.
I can't keep up with it. It's life.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's fun. It sounds like it.
It's
I'm not
fun.
even joking.
And and summer hasn't even started, my friend. So it's just.
So is that why you're in a shit mood?
What? Because of summer?
No, the family stuff and.
Yeah. It's just. I have movers coming on Monday. I haven't packed a thing yet.
Oh man.
And you know, it's been 2 weeks. I had work. I had to get things done like that were time sensitive, and I had to get them done more quickly because I'm going to be not here. So it was like I had to get a lot done over the last 2 weeks. I've only been back for 2. I was on the road for 3 weeks straight, and then I came back. I had 2 weeks to like get everything in order, and then also too, you want to kind of say hi and see everybody and go, hey, you know, I won't see you for a few weeks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
Wait. So how are you going to move back to New York if you're getting rid of your place?
I'm going to move into a new place, which I wanted to do anyway. This really.
Do you have a new place?
No. I'll start looking for a new place about a month out.
Yeah.
What? What?
I'm worried.
What are you worried
For
about?
real.
No, what are you worried
Don't
about?
I'm going to make him
comfortable.
stand up again. Don't.
No, it's,
All right, you got a plan.
yeah, trust me. This is like a concrete plan. I'm going to.
I don't worry enough to invite you to live with me for a while.
I
by the
know.
way. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
I know. I'm
And
sure
I do
you're
have
gonna-
a few extra rooms.
This is why I don't have a new place yet, is because this is how I'm going to do it. I always want to do the thing that I see people do in movies. I'm going to come up for a day with cash in my pocket.
Oh, right.
And I just want to be staring out the window with my arms behind my back and go, I'll take it. I always wanted to do that.
A giant loft where they're just looking up and go, I'll take it. God, yeah, that's, ugh.
You know what always
Never happens.
You know what always bothers me about that scene? You know the character can't afford that apartment.
Yeah, that's always
know.
the biggest thing.
like when you
too.
see Friends, none of them had a job that could pay for that shit.
I know. It really Friends infuriates me to watch. Actually, you know what?
Friends was a good one, but
Three
it
of them
happens.
live in-
It happens in a lot of movies
Yeah.
too, where you go, this character is like a cab driver or whatever the fuck. They can't afford this place.
Yeah, he'll make a couple grand, and all of a sudden it's like they do that like moving on up montage where he gets the new place, and it's like, just one time I'd like to see the broker be like, "Will you take it? Your credit sucks.
Yeah,
Right.
sorry,
Get out
your
of
credit
here.
sucks.
You were homeless yesterday."
Right.
Yeah. Do you have 6 months in advance? Do you have what?
I was telling you the other day that I found these apartments. I almost was ready to just go, I want to rent this now, but I didn't have time to go out there and look at it. But I found these places in Long Island,
Long Island City, yeah.
that are like, I don't want to live in Long Island City, but these apartments are so ridiculous that
Yeah,
I
they
want to
look
live
great.
in Long Island City.
Roland's living there. It's up and coming. You should really
Dude,
look at it.
I
And it's a
fa-
quick subway ride. I'm telling you, a
Yeah.
lot of people are moving there because it's cheaper. You get more for your fucking
Yeah.
money.
I found these apartments. They literally looked like American Psycho apartments. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
All
like
glass.
brand new, floor to ceiling window. Whole wall is just window.
And it overlooks Manhattan. Yeah.
Looking at the city, dude, insane. Like just gorgeous. Everything's brand new. Doorman, gym in the building. laundry on every floor, like every amenity you could want to live in this
It's happening.
awful city.
To live in what amounts to a horrible place in Queens.
Yeah, Roland bailed because he got more for his money.
Oh,
Well-
great. Now we have to deal with fucking Instagram pictures of Manhattan skylines every fucking day from Roland. Wow, great. Another one of the statue of the Empire State Building.
Yeah.
Thanks, Roland.
Well, you could just unfollow him.
Well, no, I like goofing on him.
Well, there you go.
It's that or Bruce.
But it's like...
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, I don't mind the commute from Long Island City. It's the neighbor. The boroughs are great in so many ways, but every borough's got the same problem. It's like this block is cool, and then the next block, it's like this looks like where they shot The Fly. This is fucking creeping me out. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Warehouses and plywood over a deli with graffiti on it and shit like that. It's like that's the part that makes me depressed to see that. Like
Right.
I don't want to.
But that shit is all going to turn around.
Oh, boy. When?
Yeah, how
Soon.
long?
No,
that's what they
because-
said about Harlem, and I lived up there for 2.5 years.
Did you
They
really?
don't
The
do shit.
Renaissance. The Harlem Renaissance.
You were the
It's
white guy
happening.
in Harlem?
No, maybe
Yeah.
like where the Apollo Theater is.
I was
That's
on
not that bad up
137th and Broadway for a long time, and it wasn't bad. It was just like they kept being like, it's coming, and by like it's coming up, they would mean like, yeah, there's 6 shithole 99-cent stores in between liquor stores, in between Kennedy Fried Chickens, and then in the middle of all that, there'd be like a bistro. And you'd be like,
Oh, that's great.
Just waiting for the doors to fly open with armed robbers.
Did you ever get hassled up there, Joe?
Never. I
No?
lived in a very like Harlem. Harlem's a great place because it's very like communal. Like if you're in the neighborhood, it's like you're in the neighborhood.
Oh,
If
okay.
you're not there being like cunty in any way, like clearly trying to gentrify it, or just being like, like if you just, hey, I'm part of this, like it's everybody's cool. It doesn't matter who you are. And like we had crack dealers on my corner, literally. Every night.
Sweet.
And I would literally walk through like their crack dealing circle, and they were always like, "Hey man, how you doing?" Like they never like.
That's nice.
Yeah, it was always just like, "Hey, you're doing your job."
Why roust you and make a problem? You know, it's like, they just
Yeah, it was
going
never
about their business. It's not
Yeah.
good for business.
They never offered me crack either.
Fuckers.
They just
They never were like, yo, man, what you need?
never. They were
They
just
never
like,
gave you a little free sample?
Wow. They
No.
probably thought you were 5-0, yo. They probably thought you was 5-0.
son.
Son.
Did you guys never did crack, right?
I never did crack.
No
Jesus.
crack.
I never did it. I mean, I wonder what it. Did you
I
ever
smoked
do
a
it,
little
Sam?
freebase, but not crack.
You smoked freebase?
Yeah.
Is that the same
wait-
thing?
No, God, please. Crack is for those people. Freebase is for,
Whitey?
that's it's not that little fucking rock of thing. It's a powder. It's much
What
like
is that high
cocaine.
like? Because it always looks like it would be like a heroin high. People are always like, but it's coke. I don't
It
understand why
is
it's not.
odd. It's very euphoric, is what it is, and you do get that immediate rush. Where I guess I've never done heroin, but when you see somebody that does heroin, they get that kind of whoosh rush over them. You do kind of get that,
But it's
you
not
are,
speedy.
No, it's not as speedy as just doing like snorting coke, but it is kind of
Because
like
that's all coke. Coke is all speedy. There's
Yeah,
never
yeah,
euphoria.
yeah.
It's
No,
just
this
like
is-
Oh, because it's cut with all sorts of shit, too.
right.
this
They-
is
they
pretty
stomp on it way too
much
much.
the purest thing, and
Yeah,
you
it's-
don't make it with heat at all. It's not made with heat. It's made with ether, ammonia, water, and coke. You mix it all together in the proper proportions. You dump in your coke. You shake it up, and then it separates. And then you take the eyedropper and you go into the layer that's just the ether, and you take some out and you sprinkle it on a slate, and then you go, and it dries instantly and evaporates the ether, and what's left is this residue of white powder. You scrape that up, you throw it in your little pipe, you melt it into the screen, and then woof. Jesus.
Holy shit.
How do you know how to do that?
I don't know. I learned
I would
it from
fuck it up,
somewhere.
I think.
Yeah,
I would fuck up the steps.
He started that story by like, I freebased once.
Yeah.
And then by the end of it, he's like, "Here's what you do. The ether evaporates."
Yeah, let me tell you exactly.
Well,
what you do,
it was
because
made. It
learn
was
from
made
my
in the house a
mistakes.
few times. Back in the
But it sounds like you
in
have
the
to be.
80s.
It sounds like you have to be a chemist to smoke this.
Well,
shit.
it is. Yeah, you do. It was. You did have to kind of know your chemistry.
That's
Can we get Roland to
sorry,
come
that's
down the
fucked
hall,
up.
by the way? Because you mentioned Roland and the Springsteen.
Oh, right.
how was that show? You guys were tweeting about it like crazy.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't there.
We went to.
I
I
don't
went.
support this company. Fuck
Me
them.
and Jimmy. We went to the.
I was on vacation.
It was good. You know,
Just
I'm
sounds
not a
cool
Bruce
to say
fan.
that.
I'm no Bruce fan.
I know, but your
uh,
tweets, you were like, "Oh my God, this is unbelievable."
He was great. He was really good.
Yeah.
The guy's he's no spring chicken, but he was running around like a maniac and just it sounded great when you have it's 17 people on stage with him, and it was just so full, the sound and everything. And his
Jesus.
voice sounds great. He was singing songs that I don't fucking know what they were because he's not playing Thunder Road, cocksucker.
Yeah, he doesn't play like the hits, right?
Oh, he plays them when
No.
Roland goes, who's seen him 800 times. And then when I go, I'm never going to see him. I've never seen him before, never going to see him again. I have to get these new songs. What the fuck? Play
Because
goddamn.
it was like the special event for the
right.
album.
Yeah. Stop it and play
It was awesome.
fucking. No, it wasn't.
It was.
It could have been awesomer.
For a hardcore Bruce fan, it had to be awesome.
Yeah, it was.
How many times have you seen Bruce in the last couple of weeks?
5.
5 so far.
How many
Yeah.
times total?
5.
No.
Oh, total 257.
Is that a real number?
257 times.
That's a real number.
Yeah, I mean, I met a guy on the floor. He was like over 1,000. I worshipped him.
Wait, 257? How is that possible?
From Born USA on
I wouldn't
How old are
see
you?
any.
33.
30. So you saw him the first time you were like 6?
Yeah, Born USA. My mom took me.
Holy shit.
Wait, how old
dude.
were you?
Like 6. She took me to see 4.
Is that really that long ago?
Yeah.
Born in the USA?
Yeah, it was like 80.
You were 6 when that came out?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
When was that?
Child of the 80s.
80.
Child
yeah.
of the 80s. That's right. He was child of the 80s like us. So.
Back in time.
Wait, Born in the USA, when did that come out?
Well, the tour was
80.
like
Like 84 or something?
Yeah.
I remember
oh
that.
my God.
I never liked
Wow.
Springsteen.
I'm
I was a big
depressed.
Michael Jackson guy.
Oh,
I never.
Wow. Look at you. Oh.
It's not my fault he stinks.
We're gonna really miss you, Joe.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I never. I honestly have. I have a lot of respect for the guy. I just never I've tried over and over. I can't get into his music. I love that song.
You're gay.
I'm gay.
Oh, was that
I'm not the
necessary?
guy into the guy from Jersey that wears ripped jeans and a bandana around his leg.
Oh, shit. Showing his ass with his head turned around, looking out like, look at my ass. Yeah.
Hey, Roland, give me a reach around.
Shit, that's going to hurt.
He did say he would blow
I
Bruce
would.
Springsteen.
If Christie's loving, I'm there.
He would and get fucked by Bruce.
And The Rock.
And The Rock.
And The Rock. The Rock
odd.
one is
Because everybody
weird.
loves The Rock.
We'll give you,
I love
we'll
The
give you the
Rock.
boss, but The Rock, that's I
Oh,
mean,
God.
There was one Springsteen song. There was a band I saw once. They're called Broken Fingers, and they covered this Springsteen song, and it was
Don't remember the song.
so if you said the
Was
name,
it
I
about
would know
Jersey?
It was just one of those Springsteen songs of like, all we got is us, and all we're gonna do, and you know.
Blue collar bullshit.
blue collar bullshit.
Yeah.
Why is it blue collar bullshit for the
because
people that have
First of all, Bruce wouldn't know blue collar if it bit him in his jean ass.
When was the last time you understood blue collar, you think?
Oh, please.
Oh fuck! It's just like Billy Joel.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm so blue collar. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shut the fuck up.
That's another truck.
Fucking asshole. You've been rich since you were 19. Go fuck yourself.
2, 1.
What, dude? What Billy
With
Joel?
the whistle going off like he's a working guy, Allentown.
Clang, down, down.
The fuck does he know?
Clang,
So
don't,
right.
Damn it. Where we're living here in Allentown. Are you? There it is, the work whistle. All right, everyone's getting
He's
off
a
of work.
working Joe,
Billy
just
Joel's
like me.
leaving the fucking factory with his lunchbox. Oh, he just punched the clock, and he's mad at the foreman.
Exactly. And he opens the lunchbox, and it's got fucking Chardonnay and caviar in it. What's fucking Billy Joel's song is that? That is. I was talking about this the other day with my friend. I go, if there was one measure of music that pisses me off more than anything, it's that fucking Billy Joel thing where he goes 1, 2, 3, 4.
Matter of trust.
That's matter of trust.
God, dude, I hate.
Some
It was a summertime.
the lie of the heart. The core remains to what began with a passionate start.
Accounting's part of rock and roll, Joe. What's wrong with accounting?
All the neighbors come out to see him.
Yeah.
The way he sings it, I just picture all these fucking liberal do-gooders in the audience that love Billy Joel just feeling it. Because you know it is. It's that goddamn comic relief audience.
Yeah.
It's the same fucking audience. Going, oh, sing it to me, Billy. We're living tonight.
Well, it's just a question of when. I've lived long enough to have learned.
Wow.
Fucking A.
Happened to us. 'Cause it's always been a matter of trust.
Oh, then he went through his doo-wop phase.
Oh, God, which one was that?
The longest time.
Oh,
For
God.
the longest time.
time.
Whoa.
Innocent
For the
Man.
longest, I have to.
Oh, Jesus. How much would you like to see Billy Joel and Bruce Springsteen just get jumped
did.
by a bunch of
I know.
foremen?
By real men.
Bruce got jumped?
No, they performed together. Bruce and
Oh,
Billy.
they did? That must have been a treat for
It
everyone.
was, man.
Oh, Jesus. Remember the Billy Joel and John tour where they sat ass to ass with those pianos
Oh,
on
great,
stage?
with a double Don dildo in their
God.
asshole.
How bummed was Elton John that they were ass to ass?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
He was
Can't
hoping
do anything that way.
that
That's-
the teener part was
Yeah.
next to his ace.
He's another guy that, like, I could never hear another Elton John song. I wouldn't give a
You ain't give a
rat's
fuck?
Really?
fucking ass.
Really?
What about some of those sing-alongs?
Which ones?
You don't like Philadelphia Freedom?
Ugh.
What about
You
Leave
don't like-
On?
The Crocodile song.
You don't like Goodbye Yellow Brick Road?
Oh, God, no.
He has a lot of sing-alongs.
Oh, God. I like what Elton John says. I like I'm still standing.
Oh, God, that's like the worst one you could have picked.
Looking
It's
like
horrible.
to survive.
Are you still standing, billionaire? Has the world been tough to you? Have you had a
that's
tough
a
run
tough
of it,
one.
Elton?
Oh, there you go.
Oh, my God.
What about Can You Feel the Love?
Oh, my God.
Lion King.
Maybe he's celebrating because, he lived through the whole
The test results
the
came
AIDS
back
thing.
negative. I'm still
So maybe
standing.
he's just celebrating the fact that he's still standing.
I got no carcoma.
You got to think that guy saw a lot of AIDS.
What am I saying?
Burr told me that he read a quote from Elton John once where he said, it's literally just a stroke of luck that I made it through. He's like, I fucked half
Really?
the free world. I don't know how I didn't get anything.
How did he miss the AIDS?
Jesus Christ, dude.
Freddie Mercury gets it.
Freddie,
Damn
Freddie.
it. Life's not fair.
That's just.
it's not.
We lose Freddie.
Yeah.
You lose. Well, look, Queen stunk for that last 7-year stretch.
Yeah.
I'm not saying like I wish Freddie Mercury was still alive, obviously, but it's like Queen. Do you imagine how shitty they would be now?
But the show must go on.
Oh my
Yeah.
God!
Shut up.
Jesus, they were the coolest fucking band ever.
Yeah.
And then in the 80s, all that shit with where all the videos they were just like white lit, super close ups.
Radio Gaga. Is
I
that
like
the
that
one?
song. I like Radio.
I'm not a
Gaga.
big fan of the Radio Gaga.
No, I'm not a fan of the Radio Gaga.
Look at this. Look at this
Oh,
video, dude.
God. Oh, my God. How gay is this video? It's just men in bikinis.
And he's carrying that cane. Oh my
What's he doing
God!
with a straw hat? There he is. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's just celebrating
God.
that he made it through the
Yeah.
70s and 80s unscathed.
Oh, man.
It's so obvious now that you see the video. He threw a party for himself.
Jesus
He
Christ!
basically wanted to say, holy fuck.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God. Oh, God, look at the
Jesus.
gayness that's in this video.
Look at this is hilarious. I want to celebrate. I'm going to dress up like Colonel Sanders, dance down the fucking boardwalk. I made it.
He made it.
He made it.
This fucking
What year did this come out?
This has got to be late 80s, probably.
And he still had
Early
to make,
80s. Fuck.
Oh, man.
after this video, he still had to make an official statement of
Right.
going, I'm gay.
That he said, hey, look,
Who
everyone.
the fuck didn't know that?
I don't want to shake you all up here, but he's just prancing through men painted with painted bodies, muscle men with painted bodies. Oh my God, is this gay?
How stupid were we?
We were dummies.
You would look at it like, oh, yeah, well, he's just being an artist, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess.
He's just, the artist.
Right.
What's, oh, God, man.
Like he used women, but not in a sexual way. They were kind of just
Oh, yeah, they're just
peripheral.
So, Elton, any ladies in your life? When he's on the talk show, one Merv. So, any ladies in your life?
Two closeted queens just fucking pretending they're in the chicks.
That we always goof about Liberace. When Liberace used to do Mike Douglas or Merv or something like that, it would be like, so Lee,
When are you going to settle down?
when are you going to settle down? Find a young lady for you. Well, let me tell you, I'm still looking for one as good as mother.
Yeah, the backstage.
Oh, God.
He's backstage with Merv. They're doing the pre-interview. Merv Griffin's got to take Liberace's cock out of his mouth long enough to go, listen, so I'm going to ask you about chicks when we get out there. Just fucking be cool.
Yeah, just
all
roll
right?
with
Yeah,
it.
you have an answer, right? You have an answer.
Oh,
You have
my
an answer,
God.
right?
It's so fun. So yeah, what's worse? People believing Elton John wasn't gay and Liberace wasn't gay, or people believing Billy Joel and Bruce Springsteen were actually blue
Working
collar
class
guys?
heroes.
Which is worse? Which is
Oh,
like dumber?
God.
Like
Oh, boy.
you're just dumb. I mean, the gay thing's obvious, but like, I
Yeah.
think they're both pretty fucking.
It is. I just can't. I don't know. What?
When you-
What did he do? What did they do? Did Bruce ever hold down a working blue collar job?
Well, I mean, the bar bands, yeah, they pay them.
No, that's
God.
not a job.
He's been famous since how old?
Well,
Yeah.
they started at 17.
And Billy
yeah,
Joel was in fucking bars playing his dumb piano the whole time. Sing us a song, you're the piano man.
Man.
Oh
Get
my
it.
God!
It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday.
When was
the
he-
anthem of the piano bar. Who gives a shit?
I know piano, and then you go to a piano bar, and it's like,
Yeah.
it's
It's playing
the,
ragtime.
it's the shittiest piano bars are the
Sucks.
shittiest fucking places.
They're depressing.
Oh my God! It's never smoky and cool. It's
No.
never like.
The microphone never smells like a beer. And the microphone smells like a beer. And the piano sounds like a carnival. No, it doesn't.
It probably smells more like puke.
Yeah.
Because these
Yeah.
guys are so miserable, they're probably puking in the fucking.
It smells like old ladies' nylons.
Yeah.
Dude, I hate this fucking song.
Why?
It's the
It brings you back to an innocent time.
Oh, does it?
I hate this song.
A time of innocence.
The only song worse than this is.
Scenes from
Jimmy
Italian
and Johnny,
Restaurant?
Oh, you don't like that? With the pirate ladies and the king and the queen of the
Scenes
prom.
from Italian Restaurant.
Riding around with the car top down and the radio on. Dun, dun, dun.
How the fuck do you know that?
I know everything.
But Joe knows a lot of Billy Joel songs, I'm noticing. For someone that hates the man. What about Scenes from an Italian Restaurant?
I hate that
a
fucking
bottle
song.
of red, a bottle of white. Whatever kind of mood you're in tonight.
You know what?
What about Captain Jack? We'll get you high
Oh
tonight.
my God! I will throw
I kinda like that one.
a bottle of Jack at somebody that put that fucking
You don't like
song
that
on
one?
in my
Jack
presence.
will get you by tonight.
Oh, it just stinks.
What about Billy the Kid?
No.
Oh, God.
That shows off his piano playing.
Here are the Billy Joel songs I like. I like Allentown.
Minister of Fire?
I like Allentown. Yeah, what if I just named I like River of Dreams.
Oh, God.
All the shitty ones. No, I like Allentown. I like Moving Out. I like
How about Only the Good Die Young?
that song's okay.
What about She's Got a Way About Her?
No, fuck that song.
His lovey-dovey
Fuck that
songs.
I like boom. Wait, how's it go? Wait, the one that goes boom.
See, he knows a lot about Billy Joel.
What song is that?
You may be right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you may be right. I love that. I love that song.
I think you
That
kind of
song's
like
awesome.
Billy Joel.
He's got a couple of Billy Joel songs he
Uptown
likes.
Girl.
I like him, but I don't like him enough to not trash him. You know what I mean? It's one of those things.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. Well, it's like
How about it's still rock and roll to me?
Yeah. No, I don't like that. I was saying yeah, like I know it.
What about Just the Way You Are?
No. Oh God, that
You don't
song
like when he
is
slows
awful.
it down.
Wasn't
All
that song in Arthur? No, that's
How
That
about
was Christopher Cross.
My life.
when you get caught between the news
Oh.
and New York City.
How
I
about
know it's crazy, but it's true. What a thin-voiced fat man he was.
We Didn't Start the Fire?
That song's there's few songs shittier.
Is that the one with the?
Two songs
Is that the one with all the words?
Yeah. Oh, you know what song I really hate by Billy Joel? Pressure.
He knows every Billy Joel
And
song.
you cannot handle pressure. I hate that song.
What about Angry Young Man?
How's that one go?
E-Rock's going nuts trying to. By the time he finds a song, we're on to the third one.
Well, how's that? What's Angry Young Man? I never heard that one.
Well, it has a lot of piano in the beginning.
Oh God.
Is this it?
No,
this is
Pressure.
I love how he says pressure. Pressure!
That awful 80s synth.
Oh, it
Sounds
is
like
bad.
horror movie music.
Yeah.
Horrific.
Oh, well, it's pressure.
Yeah.
Here it comes. Yeah, pressure.
Oh God, man.
You're just like everybody else,
Oh, I got one for you.
but he's got pressure.
What is it?
How about a Big Shot?
Big Shot. I like Big Shot up until the point where he goes.
have to be a big shot.
Why does he do that?
Yeah, when
How douchey.
the third one where he goes, DJ, I have to shut the song off. I can't listen to it anymore.
Yeah, that's bad.
He does fuck with the words a little bit. You're
Because
right.
you want to be a big shot.
You know which one's good? Here's a good Billy Joel song. I really can't remember the names. I'm sorry.
Wait, turn down the music.
Miami 2012?
Let's try to guess it.
All those waiters in your. Yeah.
What? You got that?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like name
Zanzibar.
that tune.
Zanzibar.
Table when you. Every dog must have his every day.
Don't ask me why.
Don't
That's it.
ask me why.
Yeah, don't ask me
Yeah.
why it's good. Oh, and
Miami
here,
2012?
wait, what's Miami 2012?
He's going obscure.
This song's awesome. Ready for this one?
It was 2017, by the way.
2017.
And, wait,
He's
fuck.
had a lot of
Hold on, I
hits,
wanna-
I'll tell you that much.
Yeah,
Holy
and,
shit.
And I drank a lot of take-home pay. I thought it was a do-gooder. When I made it with a redhead girl in a Chevrolet.
Keeping the faith.
What?
Keeping the faith.
Is that Keeping the Faith?
Yeah.
Keeping the Faith!
Yeah.
Oh, God.
God, I love this
That
segment.
song's awesome.
Oh, jeez. That's another one of his where he thought it was the 50s. He's like,
Same album, yeah.
he's dressed up in like a leather jacket in the video, and he's dancing around.
Remember that video that started with him walking with the guys through like the basketball courts in Queens, where they're all in their leather jackets, and it's like he's such a runty guy.
I know,
too.
you're not a tough guy, Billy.
Sure.
Yeah.
He did drive his car into a house, though. So
Yes.
I'll give him that.
Now, a couple of times he's gone off-roading
He likes a few
inadvertently.
drinks. He likes a few drinks.
After some of that old Long Island wine out of the fucking vineyards out east.
A bottle of red.
Another bottle of red, and another bottle of red, and another bottle of red.
Wait, drive my car through somebody's house tonight.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, dude, it's but even that, even like the fucking I'm gonna get like I'm a drunk that drives my car into people's houses, it's still wine.
Yeah.
It's still not even like a whiskey beer. He's
Yeah.
not driving around with a case of Pabst in the back seat.
Right.
Fucking just
Yeah, just downing him on the fucking parkway.
too many fucking Chardonnays.
Yeah.
You drove into your house.
He's drinking fucking $120, $150 bottles of wine and driving into people's houses.
Oh, shit.
Fuck, this
Jesus
is great.
fucking
You don't like
Christ.
when he slows it down, though, huh?
Well, give me some more of the slowdowns. You gotta sing it though.
My life.
My
I
Life?
like that song, the Bosom Buddy song.
The Bosom Buddies
Yeah.
song.
Yeah, Tom Hanks and Peter Scolari are
Yeah.
fucking juggling that fruit in the market. Remember that? He's throwing the fucking fruit back. Yeah. Fucking great as Tom Hanks.
How he went from that.
Literally, they're like, Tom, just fucking. It's for the opening montage. You're picking out fruit. Fucking guys, fucking juggling. Charisma just off the fucking charts immediately. That guy is fucking amazing.
He had something.
I wish you would do comedies again.
Did we do Uptown Girl?
For
Isn't
a
that
second,
the one?
but I'd like the trash Uptown Girl.
That was the one his
His
ex was
there,
in.
what's her name?
Yeah, she was in that.
Christy Brinkley, sure, yeah.
Uptown girl.
She's been living in a white bread world.
Well, that's a good one because it shows him being a blue collar.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's working at the gas
Look at
station.
And she's a supermodel.
And she's a supermodel, but he gets her because he's such a cool guy.
Right.
World.
After they do some choreography together, right?
Oh, God, the garage guys, they're twisting nuts on the car to the music.
Twisting nuts and singing backup.
Billy Joe.
Oh my God.
He's got a
Popping
poster
his collar on his work shirt.
of her in the garage.
No fucking way he's not wearing makeup to look more Puerto Rican in this fucking video. There's no. Look how fucking tan he is right there.
He's literally dancing.
Yeah.
This is hilarious. I forgot how bad his videos were.
Jesus Christ. When the
Here she comes.
When the fuck did mechanics and blue collar guys ever do this? Where does this mythological
romance. Yes.
blue collar man fucking idea come from?
I've been
They're singing it to their
a few
wrenches.
garages in my day, Joe, and never joined in dancing with the boys with the fucking socket wrenches.
The fucking most homophobic, miserable people on earth, and they're all dancing together and singing.
Oh, he's making his move.
Here he goes. Hey, this is a nice car. She's in a fucking Rolls Royce. Oh, yeah, the Uptown Girl.
The end of this video should be her peeling out in the limo, and him just in the parking lot going, "You fucking cunt,
fucking cunt, goddamn rich cunt."
What, you too good for me? Now she's out of the car, showing off her games.
Oh, but they're gentlemen. They're gentlemen.
Yeah.
These guys would be saying the most disgusting shit to her.
Oh, man, she's got fucking blowjob lips. Look at her fucking ass. I buried balls deep in that fucking ass. But no, they're cutely following her around.
Oh, Jesus. And he's got the fucking black... The black guy's the
chauffeur.
driver.
He's the driver, of course.
Jesus Christ.
It was a different time, Joe. I call it the good old days.
You can still get away with that shit.
Oh, and then they got to get the black guys in the half shirts dancing.
Half shirts.
Yeah. All right. You gonna dance?
Well, he was trying to compete with Elton John in his videos, so.
Oh, my God.
This is
You're right.
horrible. What is this, Grease Lightning from Grease?
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's another one.
It's
like
like
when the fuck did gang... Ridiculous.
Oh, look, see, this guy's doing the robot. Two young black men. They're
How
popping.
racist was Hollywood?
Oh, God.
We got to put black guys in this video about the 50s. Just make them
Yeah.
breakdance.
Let's have them
Jesus
break that.
Christ.
Now they do horrible dancing. Oh,
Oh,
God.
I'd like to see this fall on her face.
She's leaving with him.
Did we just listen to that whole song?
I think we did.
Oh, Jesus.
Holy shit.
But we hate Billy Joel.
we hate him. we watched the video.
We fucking hate him.
We got a visual medium.
I have a real love-hate with this guy. I
can
the
tell.
songs I love,
I
I
can
love,
tell.
and the ones I hate, it piss me off.
They actually anger you, yes.
Yeah, unlike a guy like I'm that way with Phil Collins too, man. There's certain songs that I love and certain songs I hate, but then there are guys like
I hate that.
I like that.
No, I hate
like
that
that.
part.
That's
Mama.
I like it.
That
I
part
like
to
it.
me is like the Billy Joel part.
You gotta see him do it.
No, I
You
hate
gotta see him
that.
do it live. It's awesome.
No, it's
Yeah,
not.
He puts a red light on his face.
Of course
and
he
gets all
does.
creepy.
I saw it in the video.
Let's play Mama.
That's Phil Collins.
I kind of like that song.
I love that song.
I'm not going to download it anytime soon.
This
but I like
is
it.
Susudio.
Right.
When he started doing fucking like the covers, you can't hurry. It's like, dude, how are you the guy that wrote In the Air Tonight? Like, how are you the same fucking guy?
He's miserable too.
Oh,
He's not a happy man. We met him.
He
He's
still
had like
has a
6
little strip
divorces.
of hair in the middle.
He's pissed. He's shitty. Is he cool?
No, he
He
sucked,
looks miserable.
which I was bummed about because I
Yeah.
kind of liked some Genesis growing up and Phil Collins.
Yeah, his daughter's more famous.
Huh?
His daughter is actress.
Who's his
Lily
daughter again?
Collins.
What?
Lily Collins.
His daughter, as I just heard it, his daughter.
Billy Collins?
His dog's actress.
His
That's
daughter.
what he said. His
dog's
dog's actress.
Zactress,
It's one
Billy
word.
Collins.
His dog's
What's his face is
actress.
doing his Roland character today.
Bartlett on Ivy.
Bartlett.
I don't know. What character is that?
He's doing Ringo
Wait, who's
Starr.
his
He's been
daughter?
doing that
Lily
lately.
Collins.
It's
what's she
hilarious.
in, though?
okay.
The Blind Side in the new Mirror Mirror movie.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's her. She plays
brunette.
Cinderella.
Phil
whatever.
Collins.
Hey, which
yeah.
one is she? Do we know her? If we saw her face? Who was she in The Blind
Phil
Side?
Collins.
The daughter. of,
right.
What?
Who's
Did
another
did we
good?
know that? Oh, that.
Oh man.
we know her.
Yeah.
That's Phil Collins' daughter?
Holy shit.
How did we not know that?
Oh wait, she
Did
she
she-
looked like 22 in the one picture. Now she looks like she's 15 in every
She's
other
in
picture.
Problem? How old is she?
89 says.
That's
good. Once they're in the
23.
80s, that's fine.
The
Fair game.
She's 23,
Who's another-
I guess.
Who's another good
Anyone
like
cares?
love hate? Like there's so many guys like you know who I just hate and I have no good reason to. Van Morrison just bugs the
Oh,
shit
you don't like
out of
Van
me.
Morrison?
No, I don't like
What's
him.
wrong with you?
Brown Eyed Girl. I have
Well, he
three.
probably hates Brown Eyed Girl. He goes a lot deeper
Yeah.
than that shit.
Do you have so,
Into the Mystic, you don't like that
What?
song?
what's that?
It's that one.
That's a good one.
What's that one?
Sing it
You
for
know,
us.
Into the I can't sing.
You have to sing
That's
now.
why it's funny though.
And if it's your first time at Sing
Into
Club,
the Mystic.
let it rip.
What is it? An Irish folk
I'm
song?
digging it.
Here, turn this up. This is a great song. We should go to break with this.
Lay, lady, lay.
You know the song.
Lay across my
And
big
you know the
grass
song.
bed.
You know
Carefree
the-
Highway.
Exactly. This is 20 songs.
Who sang that one?
Gordon Lightfoot.
Yeah.
Gordon Lightfoot.
Fucking greatest.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Carefree highway.
We're sacrilegious. We can't fucking talk over Into the Mystic. We can talk over
shit.
other shit, but
I don't know this.
This is real shit.
I don't know this
You
song.
know this song.
Don't know
it.
this song.
Pause this shit.
The Frames covered it too.
Huh?
Don't know
The
it.
Frames covered it.
Did they?
That's good.
Wow.
It just sounds like a song you'd make fucking oatmeal to.
I don't know. If I'm going to listen to shit like this, I'll listen to fucking
No, Into the Mystic.
like some
is-
kind of southern rock.
Into the Mystic is
Yeah.
a strong song.
That's-
I would bet he hates
Marshall
Brown Eyed Girl.
Tucker.
Well-
I'd rather listen to Marshall Tucker. That's got a little. That sounds a little like some of this stuff, but only a little rocky, more rockin'.
I respect Van Moore. Like I know, like it's me, not him. You know what I mean? Like that's why I was saying. Like for some reason,
Most musicians-
I just can't get into him.
But most musicians really respect Van Morrison.
Yo, yeah. Well, it's like Dylan. People
whistling
love
horn
Dylan.
needs
I
oil.
can't
Yeah.
fucking listen to him. I
No.
cannot do it.
Bill Burr had a great Dylan bit on his podcast.
About what?
Just fucking how the songs go on forever, and
It's the.
he sings about all the girls he fucked and in one song. We should find that clip if you could get it from Bill Burr's podcast.
Patrice called me one time. What is that?
Marshall Tucker.
Gonna take a freight train down to the station, Lord. I don't care where it goes.
Who is this?
Marshall Tucker Band.
I don't know this.
I
song.
like
You
that
don't know
song.
Marshall Tucker?
I like that song a
I know
lot.
that one.
I don't know
Yeah.
that song.
What other Marshall Tucker songs?
What's some of them other Marshall
I'm trying to
Tuckers
remember.
Yeah.
There goes. No.
Was that There Goes Another Love Song?
No, that was the Outlaws, right?
Take the highway. Lord, please don't wait for
Fire
me
on
too
the
long.
Mountain.
I'll be down on the
I'm
time
embarrassed
has
that I don't know
finally
this.
come for me to pack my bags and walk away.
Give me the songs and we'll figure it out. Oh, there they are. Oh yeah, Can't You See?
Can't you see?
Yeah, we got Can't You See.
Lord, can't you see?
Heard it in a
what
love
that
song.
woman
Heard
has
it.
been doing to me?
Do they sing, whoa, whoa, listen to the music?
That's the Doobie Brothers.
Whoa, whoa,
I like the Doobie Brothers.
all the time.
Yeah, I like
like
a
the
little
Doobie
Michael
Brothers.
McDonald once in a while, too.
Oh, minute,
Actually-
bomb minute.
He's another, Michael McDonald's another great one. That's a perfect love-hate guy. The songs that are awesome, you're like, this song is the shit. And then when it stinks, you want to
stinks
throw your
bad.
fucking radio out the window.
He does that fucking shit.
Is that the real lyric? That's not what he says.
I don't know
is
what it is.
People say that that's what he says.
Really?
Yeah, but that can't be the lyric.
It might be.
The white man has the power.
No, the wise man.
Oh.
The white man. The white man. I like it better that way.
Of course you do.
Yeah, some people have said to me like that they think that's what he says. I'm like, that can't be what the fuck he's saying.
Well, let's listen to it real fast.
What?
Keep telling me somewhere
What's
long ago.
the best Michael McDonald song is the one that Warren G sampled, the one that goes, I keep forgetting about this love anymore.
Nothing more fun than Michael McDonald impressions.
I will never be same again.
He looks like that fucking snowman that Burl Ives plays.
Oh, God damn.
Holy shit.
We probably should break, unfortunately.
God damn, that's so funny.
But Roland,
The white man has the power. I love it.
I got it. I want to break, but a band, because you said that, are either really cool or annoy the fuck out of you. Steely Dan.
Oh, Steely Dan.
Steely Dan.
Yeah,
Could be
yeah.
one of those bands.
They're a great
Yeah?
one.
You don't like
I
Steely Dan?
I like some Steely Dan.
The only song I like by them is
Are you really?
what's that song? No static at all.
FM.
That's a cool
FM,
song.
yeah.
They sang about FM. What?
I know.
Oh, gee. I'm a fucking retard. I didn't realize till this fucking minute that they're literally saying there's no static on
No
FM
static
radio.
on
Right.
FM radio.
Oh, fuck that song. I changed my mind.
Hey, thank you. It's a bit simple, isn't it?
I changed my
Would
mind.
you think it was like a figurative static? No, literally
They
static.
might have ran out of ideas for a while.
I got
about the crystal clear audio
the
quality
first,
of FM.
the first time I ever heard that song was this rap group called Third Base sampled it, and they did a song called No Static at All, because static in rap means like beef, right? And it was such a fucking great sample, and it was a really cool song, and I really liked it. And then when I heard the Steely Dan thing, I was like, these guys sampled Steely Dan? That's fucking amazing. You know, I thought that was so cool, because everybody was at that time was sampling. It was all like R&B and funk samples.
Yeah,
I thought it was
yeah.
could somebody sampled a classic rock group.
Steely
But
Dan.
What is this?
This is the song where they sample No Static at All. They just do it in the hook. It's a cool
Turn
song.
it up. Turn it up. I don't know if I've ever heard this.
Their bass was cool. They were white rappers, but they didn't like use the white part as a gimmick. They were just like a rap group.
Someone sounds like that's part of I'm your man. Yes, I am.
Oh, right.
I can't help
Yeah,
but
they
love
might have
you.
sampled that,
It sounds
too.
like that's in there too, a little bit.
It's coming up in a second. After this guy raps, it'll do the thing.
This is good.
Yeah, I like this
Yeah.
song. This is a great album.
Turn it up.
Yeah.
Here it comes right here. Well, no, it's not. There's somewhere in
Oh my God.
Sorry. Somewhere in the song they play it, and it's really cool.
All right, we'll take your word for it, because I don't think I've ever heard that song. When we get back quickly, Roland has started up some shit with Governor Christie,
I learned from you
Oh
guys.
yeah.
and
Wow.
it made it to Letterman. It started
Wow.
out as a picture at a Springsteen show, and it's got legs.
Well.
We'll explain next. But, Joe, you promoting anything?
Big move.
You know
to
what? No,
Pennsylvania.
I'm looking for a U-Haul company that'll give me a good rate.
I do have some shows coming up, and I know the first weekend of May I'll be in Jersey doing some stuff. I can't remember where or when right now, but you get my album. Go buy my CDs on iTunes,
Hear
please.
good things about your album.
Do that.
Thank you.
Hearing real
They're
good
both
things about
on
your
there,
album.
and the fans have
Been kind.
have been very supportive. So if you guys could check it out, and if you buy it, write a review.
Obviously, Joe DeRosa is broke, and he has to move back in with his parents. So go buy his
gee.
2 albums, please.
Yeah.
I concocted this whole family tragedy story.
Wow.
To cover up the fact.
To save face that you fucking ran out of money.
Sirius XM. And now, the Opie and Anthony Show.
There you go.
So, is this right?
The white man has the power.
Yeah,
certainly
so
does.
obviously it's wise.
I think Jay Okerson pointed that out to me. I believe that's who pointed that out. He was like, it sounds like he's saying
The white man has the power.
Probably what he
Wow,
wanted
they
to
really
say.
were sending some message back then.
Joe DeRosa in studio. Ricky Gervais in about
Soon.
half hour or so, man. Fuck, Ricky never blew us off. It's awesome. This guy's huge.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he still does our fucking radio show. What is he, nuts?
He only does like 5 interviews when he's in town.
All right.
Why us?
What? No, he does. Like a Today Show, Good Morning America,
Oh,
Letterman.
Roland.
You guys are there.
Yeah.
It's in his blog.
It's because of him. It's because of Roland.
Are you friends with him?
Yeah, I know him since for a while.
I know him since
booking
for a
him.
while.
I've
What?
been hearing him all over radio all week.
Yeah, what are you talking
Is that your
about?
radio?
He's just fucking
Too easy, Roland. Jesus, come on.
Relax. So Roland, really fast, went to a Springsteen show. Bruce goes to all of them, and at one of the shows recently, Governor Christie was close to you, huh?
Yeah, my friend took the picture, and then he said he showed me what he got, and then he didn't want to tweet it. So I said, forward it to me. I tweeted it.
So Roland tweeted a picture of Governor Christie asleep
Sleeping.
at a Bruce Springsteen show.
That fat fuck.
Was he really sleeping, or was it one of those moments
no,
where maybe
he
he
sat
closed his
down,
eyes and you
Sat
sabotage
down.
the fuck?
No,
Yeah.
when Bruce was doing the speech about poverty and everything, and his eyes were like shut. And then one guy yells, "Wake up, you fat fuck, Christie!" And
Wow.
he jumped up, and all the security looked around. And my friend got when he got the picture, people were like looking who took it.
Really?
And they wanted it.
So
So my
Roland,
buddy got scared. I go, and I learned from you guys. Tweet the shit out of it
Immediately.
right now.
In Christie's defense, the concert had entered its 5th hour.
Yes. Fucking
with Bruce
Bruce.
talking about some bullshit that he doesn't even believe in anymore.
I remember when industry in Jersey kind of was big, and it was a good.
Oh, shut up with
Yeah,
the
that's it.
economic summit up there on stage.
It was during the Rocky Ground song. He
Oh,
goes,
God.
There's people starving out there right now.
People
Recession.
starving out there right now. Recession. We gotta keep Obama in office.
He
We
said, we're going
gotta-
to do the session and kick ass.
Return Jersey to being the great state it once was. When was that?
1780.
When they first discovered New Jersey, it was just fields. It was gorgeous here.
This is it. Bruce
You know, reminds me of the boardwalk at Asbury Park.
that's Sandy.
You know, where the bums shoot up heroin. People are raped.
Bruce, come on.
So the picture of Christie asleep is it's got legs, man. It's making blogs. And then it made Letterman yesterday. You got the actual picture that we could check out?
Yeah, right here.
Did you see the picture, Ant?
Oh, yeah, I saw
He's
it.
asleep.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah,
Are we putting that picture up on our Facebook page, Opie and Anthony?
Sure.
Let's do that, E-Rock.
there he is.
That's him asleep. How close were you?
I sat here. My buddy was really close. Like you could turn around and go.
Or he was right there? Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So Letterman it made Letterman last night. And I'm telling you, this all started with Roland. And this
Well, you know, you do have the Letterman writers, and they do follow a lot
like
of
the
people on this
Stengel
show.
brothers.
The Stengel brothers do follow a lot of people on this show, including, I think, Roland and,
Yeah, and Sam.
and Sam.
Yeah, we like the Stengels.
You get that picture, and it's like, well, let's go to...
Did they credit you with it on Letterman?
No, but it's fine. I don't care.
And they
But
didn't show the
picture.
They didn't show the
They
picture either.
should've.
Why? They're too scared.
Oh, okay.
He could have just been rocking there with his eyes shut, like, yeah,
man.
listening
Just
to Bruce.
listening to the music.
Just sitting there
feeling it.
dreaming
what?
about cheese hot dogs.
Oh, yeah, loving it. Oh,
he was dancing like during the other songs like this. I'm like,
was he?
God.
Yeah, it made me sick though. I'm like, shut up.
it made me sick.
It obsessed me because Bruce hates him, so I have to hate him too.
Oh,
I was
well, he's a
informed
Republican.
that the Stengels were not even aware of the origin of the picture.
Oh,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
well,
Why?
how did
you
you
just
know
got
that?
a communique from them? Or?
I spoke to some folks
High-powered
yesterday.
people?
Some high-powered people.
People in high places?
That's right, yesterday, and they didn't They didn't even know there was a connection.
Yeah, like how?
Fat fucks dance like they're hula hooping.
That's all they can do.
No, but it looks like they're
Yeah.
they're hula hooping.
I think because he can't fit in the seats because they remodeled the garden to smaller seats.
Yeah. Here's Letterman on the whole thing that Roland started. Come after Roland, not us on this one.
The governor of New Jersey, Chris Christie, he went to a Bruce Springsteen concert, and he's a huge, Governor Christie's a huge, well, he's huge, period. But he's a,
There you go.
he's a huge Bruce Springsteen fan, yeah. And he fell asleep during the show, and I thought, oh, well, you folks can relate to that. But the concert was actually held in the governor's pants. Were you aware of that, ladies and gentlemen? That's the offside. Maybe I buried the lead on that one because I guess the big news is the concert was held in his pants.
Fucking Letterman, still doing it. 65, just turned.
Still has the delivery, man. That's amazing.
Sure does, Joe.
Yeah.
He sure does. Love it.
Yeah, he's funny. Oh, you're dropping shit over there.
What?
You're dropping shit all over the place
What
over
happened?
there. We're in agreement about Letterman. That's what happened.
Yeah, I think so. All right, Roland, beat it.
Bye-bye.
There goes Roland. Thank you so
Roland.
much.
Yesterday, Roland cut his
music
underwear
break.
off with a pair of scissors in the office.
Why'd you do that?
Sam just fucking. Why are you calling? Why are you waving Sam off? That sounds
No, it's not
weird.
me.
What happened?
He just dared me.
Dared you? Why would you dare him?
Well, what happened was Roland.
Kind of gay.
Not
Roland-
as gay showering with the guy, right, Joe?
Hey, I'll do that.
You did that.
I know.
I listen to podcasts.
Did we? I was gonna say, did we talk about that? Yeah, I said that. Yeah, Bob. I used to. Yeah, shower with guys.
Wow. He had a hard time getting that
flustered.
I'm trying to think of how to say it, but there's no easy way to say it. Yeah, I showered with guys.
But
yeah.
first, Sam, why the cutting of the underwear?
Well, yesterday Roland was sitting, and he was wearing his Hanes white briefs, tighty whities, as he always does.
They
but-
were in their last leg of their life.
Yeah, well, they definitely were because they ripped while
How
he was
old were they? A
wearing
week
them.
old? Sounds like
Wow,
tough time.
so not nice.
I know.
But very funny.
Will you make a theme song for Roland when he comes in? And go Roland, Roland, Roland.
I think we kind of did it already.
I think we made the one with
Limp Bizkit.
yeah. Roland, 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 Roland. Keep rolling.
He's the one that you call. With crappy movie reviews, wears his shirts extra small. The one you can count on the book that gets for a session, but ends every single sentence he says in a question. No pronunciation, soft-spoken and mumbles. Just try and put him behind the mic and he crumbles. Babbling moron, that's for you to decide. Bonadouche, check him out Friday wide. It's rolling, 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 rolling. It's rolling, 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 rolling. It's rolling, 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 rolling. It's rolling, rolling.
That's really funny. My idea was dumb.
See?
Sorry.
It wasn't dumb, Joe.
Why the cutting the underwear? Did
Thank
you
you,
explain
Sam.
and I wasn't listening?
No, I didn't.
Oh, good.
He ripped his underwear,
Yeah,
and it was hanging on by like just the elastic waistband.
yeah.
And I told him if he lifts his arms up again, I'm going to cut his underwear. And he said, I'll cut it myself. And I handed him the scissors. I said, no, you won't. And he sat down in a chair, and with 4 cuts while he was wearing his pants still, he cut his underwear off and removed it.
Jesus.
I had a long week.
You had a good week.
I know. But,
A-listers on this show.
yeah, I know. But still.
People praising the Jeff Goldblum.
Why did it take 4 cuts?
Well, he cut Tuesday first.
I'm all of a sudden, I'm just thinking that I'm doing the math here. Snip, snip.
You'd
I'm not a
think.
mathematician.
Pull out.
Well, he stayed sitting down, right? So he cut the side that he ripped. So he cut his leg hole.
Uh-huh.
And then he cut the other leg hole.
That right there, you're
You'd
open.
think.
Should be it.
He pulled up the front, but it wasn't really coming up. So he literally just cut part of the front off.
And then pulled the back out?
No. Then he pulled the back, and he had to just cut part of the back
And
out.
he left part in his pants?
Then he stood up
And
and
shook his
stuck
leg?
his hand down the back of his pants
God
and
damn
reached out the part that was still in his undercarriage.
Please tell me you saved the underwear.
no.
Fuck, man, a listener would have loved that.
Oh, it would have been eBay material
Oh,
right
of course, yes.
I
They're
think
giving it away in
probably-
Cleveland.
there. Yeah, in Cleveland, right?
Jeez.
Going to be in Cleveland.
And he walked around with pride, going commando for the rest of the day.
Nice.
Shaking his legs as he walked.
That's good.
Sam,
Good feeling.
I got a bid idea for Cleveland. We're going to be there 2 weeks from today at the Hard Rock Cafe.
Yeah.
Afternoon drive, right? We're doing 4 to 7, I think.
4 to 7.
It's going to be fun.
I have an idea. Jim Norton admitted on this show that he could tell when a girl is on her period by how she smells. Can we do this in Cleveland? Oh, my God!
And not talking about vaginal smell. He's talking about just when she's sweating or just
Armpits.
there. Armpits. Yeah, he can smell and go, yep, that girl's on her period.
We don't even have to ask
Jim's
Jim.
amazing.
I know he'll be up for this. So
Let's
we
get
get
it
what?
done.
We get I don't know, 10 girls, and we mix them up. Some have their periods, the others don't, and then Jimmy tells the audience who's on their
The
period
hardest
by
part
their
of that?
smell.
Let's get 10 girls.
True.
It's crazy. It's an O&A
I didn't
appearance.
think that.
It's gonna be guys.
More girls lately.
Sausage fest.
More girls lately, Joe.
You got a lot of girls listening, it seems like. I look at the Twitter things.
Well, we do.
Twitter things.
I see a lot of broads over there.
And
So we want to try to get female fans, or do you want to try to
we need
acquire...
bits, right?
Yeah, we do.
No, you don't have to acquire ahead of time. Like during your pre-game show there, you're going to be on too from 3 to 4 for the
Right.
audience, getting everyone pumped. Yeah, get some girls.
Make sure, girls.
You mix them up.
If you have your period, you have to come because it'll be embarrassing.
Yeah, we
if
need girls
show
on their
up
periods.
and there's nobody
Yeah.
with their period.
Hey, you bleeding bitches.
Right.
Show up at the fucking...
The odds are a few of their twats will be bleeding when we're broadcasting.
Joe, you into
Bleeding?
crime scene sex?
No.
No?
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
No, I'm not either.
You guys are
Disgusting.
fucking faggots.
Well, I didn't say I wouldn't do it. I just said I'm not into it. I had a girl say to me once. She goes, I go, there was a girl I met on the road, and we were gonna bang. And, she goes, yeah. She goes, I go, do you have your period? She's like, no. And I'm like, okay. And she's like, well, if I did, what would be the big deal? I'm like, because I don't want your fucking blood on me, because I don't know you, you psycho.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
No offense if you're listening.
Can
I
I
haven't had that argument with a lot of people.
oh, jeez.
can I request
I'm
that
jumping right in.
my wife turns on the radio for a minute so my young son doesn't hear what I'm about to say?
Oh.
That's more of a joke. She's cool. When I was in Geneseo,
Yeah.
I dry humped
When you were
it-
where?
Geneseo.
The hell's Geneseo?
I like to brag that I was in college.
Oh, it's Geneseo.
It's a SUNY school in Western New
I
York.
thought it was some
south of
Italian
Rochester.
bitch he was fucking. I was in Geneseo and she was bleeding.
Right. I was working at the in-between, and before my shift, I was making time with a girl in my car, and I was dry humping her. And then I went into her pants, and I thought I was just doing really well because it was nice and moist.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
And I
what a pig.
Oh, until you pull your
and
hand.
I finger popped her.
Oh, the
and-
finger pop.
and it was dark. And I dry humped some more because she wasn't going for much else. But I did get the finger popper. And then I went into the in-between, and they had the lights for the dancing and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And I had faded jeans on with a massive blood spot on the front of my pants,
Oh,
but I didn't
shit.
know until I walked in and everyone started
The
laughing at
fluorescent
me.
lights
The
made it glow.
The fluorescent lights made my fucking...
It just what a fucking pig. That she didn't
Joe
fucking tell
DeRosa
you.
is so
her,
angry.
right? Her, not me.
No, her.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's
I
disgusting.
thought I was doing well, and she did not tell me. I guess I should have.
Yeah, well.
I guess I should have known in a way, but I don't remember the circumstances.
Do a
totally.
Jim Norton, you would have smelt it.
Yeah, but she didn't tell me, and I thought I was just doing really well.
That's I've been there.
And
I've
then
been fucking
everyone's-
a girl, and I'm going, this is fucking, and then there's blood. You're like, what the fuck? How did you not know this was about to happen? You fucking pig.
I love that, man. Danny had the best line ever. Is fucking a girl on a pier, you pull your dick out, it looks like the top of a Maker's Mark bottle.
Jesus,
It's disgusting.
It's funny as
It's
fuck.
great. It's disgusting.
but it's one of the most embarrassing moments for me because the guy, we're all like close, the bartenders and everybody else, and I walk in like a fucking thinking I'm a rock star, and I got these big, huge blood stain on the front of my jeans I didn't know until the lights hit it.
That I went very similar when I was in college. I sat next to this girl all semester. She was fucking beautiful. She was so out of my league. And she had a boyfriend.
Oh, boy.
And she was really nice to me. And she would like kind of flirt with me. And it was one of those things where you're like, is it me or is this
Right.
going to happen? And she broke up with her boyfriend. I made the move. She went for it.
Nice.
After class one day, we go back to my apartment. We go right into my bedroom.
This is sounding amazing.
Yeah, we're fooling around. I'm like, holy shit, I can't believe I did this. She's on top of me. We're grinding. I'm wearing khakis.
Oh, no.
We're grinding, right? And she's like, shit, I got to go. I got to get to class, whatever it is. We walk out of the apartment. All my buddies that lived in, it was like outdoor balcony.
Oh,
They're all
no.
hanging out outside. And I'm like, hey, guys, this is... and my friend...
Oh, no.
My friend Pat... is it bad to say somebody's full name?
I just say his first
Pat.
name.
All right, my friend Pat.
Safer that way.
If you're listening, buddy, because I think he listens.
Oh, shit.
He knows. You know what I'm talking about. Or you know who you are. My friend Pat, he leans in and he goes, you got something on your pants, dude.
Oh,
And I was like, what? And I looked down and I got all these spots on the front of my pants. And I go, what the fuck is that? And I was trying to figure it out. And he goes, that looks like blood, dude.
Oh, man.
And I was like, this fucking chick got her Riri all over my fucking khakis.
There you go.
You fucking...
Very similar.
Wow. You know what? I don't
gross.
fucking mind it at all. I don't care if it's all over the sheets, all over my fucking lap. I like when it goes all over my thighs, everything. I don't even give a shit.
Oh, my God.
Don't even care. Bleed away. Bleed away, young ladies.
What? Oh, my God.
What, does it fulfill some sort of, like, virgin fantasy or something?
No, it's not.
You just don't give a shit.
It doesn't have anything to do with that. It's just I don't care.
Wow.
I don't look forward to it. I'm like, I'd rather it not be.
But
Put
it's
it
not
that
going to
way.
ruin your night.
But it would not ruin my night. I
Right.
wouldn't miss a beat. I don't care.
I understand
It's
that.
fine by me.
It just makes my head just goes right to AIDS. I see blood and I just start thinking about AIDS. It freaks me out.
Who are you with?
You've met some of them. No, I'm kidding. I'm just joking.
Why did you shower with a guy, by the way?
Oh.
When I was in college, me and my buddy used to do it as a goof. Like if we were, like we had to get ready because the party was starting or whatever the fuck it was, we'd be like, let's just fucking shower together. Let's get this done quick. And we'd drink in the shower and everybody would laugh and go, why are you guys showering together? And I don't know. It doesn't bother me. Like shit like that doesn't. I'm very comfortable with my sexuality. I will get naked in front of guys. Like, I'll grab a guy's dick. I don't care. Like, I just don't give a shit.
Very confident with sexuality. It's gay, but
I'm positive I'm gay.
Yeah.
I love how Joe sells a story like it's completely normal and everyone should be doing what I do.
I'll grab a dick. I'm all man.
It's normal.
Pop it in my mouth.
Sam
I'll take
doesn't
one in the
think it's
ass.
normal.
I'm all man.
Like went to college on an all guys floor. We all goofed around all the time, and
Oh boy.
But it never
at
entailed.
no point would I've ever showered with a guy.
It never entailed showering with another
Shower
gentleman.
with a guy.
Goof, right? It's a goof.
It's a goof, right?
Yeah. I just don't care. I can't explain it. If you were peeing.
Well, others could explain it, Joe.
If you were peeing next to me, if you were peeing, I did this once with my buddy Mark. He was peeing next to me.
Yeah.
And we were drunk. And he goes, look at my nuts, dude. And I just reached over and went like that to one of his balls. I just squeezed it.
Squeezed it?
And we were laughing so fucking hard. And it was just hilarious. It's like, I don't care.
Flirting.
That's called flirting.
That's how guys flirt with each other.
Yeah.
You can just grab a ball and give it a little squeeze.
Yeah, I sniffed Bobby's nuts in here 2 weeks
I
ago.
do remember
whatever.
that.
But then there's also the tranny thing. All things considered, it's getting weird.
Oh, Bailey
But
J.
It's not. Here's the thing. I'm not embarrassed of anything in any way.
Of course.
But it's not a. I just need to say this just to define it. It's not a tranny thing. I have a thing for one transsexual.
Bailey J.
Bailey, I think she's smoking. But I don't have a tranny thing. Like I don't see transsexuals and
you
go,
think she's
ooh.
There is
the cock thing. Is the
now
only-
the cock thing.
Yeah.
But there is something about Bailey J that's attractive.
She's gorgeous.
But
yeah.
but it's like, but then you're like,
Well, why do you keep saying she?
Got a dick?
She's I look at her as a girl.
I'm
that's
so
just me.
confused by the whole thing.
Huh?
Confused.
It's you think I'm not confused by
She,
it?
because you said she.
I'm the one
She, because you
working
said
this
she.
out.
She
That's it.
has a penis.
But that ultimate question that comes up: would you rather bed down with Bailey J or that fucking what's his name? Her
Buck
name
Angel.
or Buck
Oh,
Angel?
Jesus.
Let me
Now Buck Angel is a woman. Buck Angel has a vagina. But Buck Angel took hormones to make a man's body and face and everything.
Who would you rather go down on?
I'm not going to chime in on this because I don't
man.
need to get threatened by Buck
Well, you gotta
Angel
go
on
down on
Twitter
the
again.
vagina.
Yeah, you got threatened by Buck Angel.
Yeah, I don't need that again.
Oh, fuck that.
After the last time we were fucking around, he tweeted me and he goes, you sound like an asshole when you. I heard you on the radio. You sound like an asshole. I'm watching you.
Look,
it's like,
fuck
Jesus.
that shit, you fucking girl. Shut up, woman. Who the fuck needs that? I could give a shit.
Woman.
You got a cunt.
Shut up, woman.
Woman.
Oh, my God.
But now, yeah, what are you going to do? Bend down with that. Buck Angel, tattoos, man chest, but has a vagina.
Who do you perform oral sex on?
Oh, God.
You have
So
to
it's
with
not,
the lights on.
It's not fuck in the ass, like fuck Bailey in the ass, or fuck Buck in the vagina.
I would blow Bailey over fucking that guy in the vagina. I swear to God.
Wow.
I would swear to God.
Look, I'm not saying you're entirely wrong there. I'm just saying it's the Kobayashi Maru. It's the fucking the no-win scenario that Kirk had to take. You
Opie
can't
picked
win.
Buck Angel though.
What?
Opie picked Buck Angel.
I couldn't do it.
So, Ant, what's the tiebreaker?
No,
Because it's like fucking
I said
a man.
you have to go down on the vagina.
He's the one with the vagina.
All right, then you
But-
close your eyes and go, it's a vagina.
But it's a man. It's if you blew a hot chick with a dick, it would be like, all right, a hot girl's wearing a strap on. Like you could kind of get into
not
that.
really.
Beside the pulsing life going through
and
it,
the fucking
you could
and
pretend
the
it was
hot
a
load
strip
of cum
on.
that's going to come out of
Right,
it.
yeah.
Wow, that's
And all
rough.
the pre-jizz up until that point. Aside from any of that stuff.
But I've seen Bailey like with the jack off videos and stuff, and Bailey makes the girly noises and everything. It's not like if you go down on Buck, you're going to be hearing
That's what I
yeah,
mean.
that's good. Like it just there's no good answer here. Is what it is.
You reach up to grab a tit, and it's just
It's
pectoral.
just fucking hair and
No,
pecs.
we didn't say you had to reach up for anything.
No, you
we
gotta
said, what do you go
fucking
down
work-
on?
you
So
gotta
go down
work
on the
it.
vagina.
You got to sell it. Oh,
Yeah. Put your
Look,
your
it's-
palm on their stomach.
He looks
Except
happy.
he's got like a.
He is a happy-looking guy, man.
as far as oral goes, as far as oral on me, I think I would go with Bailey. I'm
Well, yeah,
saying
I
Bailey. Okay.
Yeah, me too.
Because I don't want the man face on me. Bailey's got a girly face. That's it. Now, as far as oral on either one of them,
You have to.
I
Wait, oral on either one of who?
like who would you perform oral on, the vagina or the penis? Now, you've already said that the penis.
I thought that's what you were just saying.
No, I was saying as far as them giving me a blowjob, I would go with Bailey,
Well,
even though.
of course, that's a
Not-
no-brainer.
it's not a
you don't want to
no-brainer.
feel a goatee on your balls, Ant?
Look,
Of course you go with Bailey.
it's not a no-brainer. There are a lot of guys that would not get a blowjob from what
I'm
amounts
saying
to a person with a penis.
I get that, but what I'm saying is if you had to pick between two people, whether you're for it or against it, obviously you're going to pick the girl.
Not
is my
obviously.
point.
Technically, it is a girl. That Buck Angel is a woman.
But it wouldn't. Nothing in your head. Whoa! Nothing in your head would let you say she's a woman. Is my point.
Right.
It's a guy,
Oh, God.
dude. It's a guy. She's a guy.
Jesus.
It's the weirdest.
If
A
she
guy with
came
a
up to me,
vagina.
if she came up to me and was like, if like I ran into her and she was like, motherfucker, remember
yeah,
me? I'd
yeah,
be fucking I'd be scared.
Right.
It's a fucking dude.
Can't even kick him in the nuts either. That's all pussy down there.
So you got to pick which one you perform oral sex on.
I don't want to give a blowjob.
Or
But I don't want to suck a dick.
You go vagina.
You got vagina.
That's as a heterosexual guy, that's the safe answer. I know that. But it's very conflicting.
And you put your hands behind your back.
no, he's got.
So you don't touch pecs by accident.
He's gotta get
as you're
off.
licking the vagina.
He's got to get off.
Who?
Whoever you're performing on it, you have to do it to completion.
Man.
And dare I say it? I say it? And I might be really wrong.
Oh boy.
But I mean, it's.
Think before you speak, please.
I would only assume that after you've gone through this transition, the vagina is not gonna taste like a regular vagina.
Oh, you're
There's
thinking
gonna
it's
be
kind of a manly thing. You're
I'm
so
not
afraid
saying-
of
It's
Buck Angel.
probably-
You're scared to say
It's
anything.
probably like
You're afraid of a girl.
it's probably like licking an apricot at that point.
What a dried apricot.
Yeah, just cut in half.
when he threatened. I have a bit about this, so I'm just quoting it, but I don't want. I'm not trying to slip material in, but this is true.
We like when you slip material in. It's fine. If it works, it works. Who gives a fuck?
Hey,
Go ahead.
when I got that tweet from him, I got all freaked out, and I called. But Bailey J knows him, so I called her and I was like, "Buck Angel, he threatened me last night on Twitter," and I just was like freaked out by it. And I told Jay Moore the whole story, and he started laughing really hard. And I go, "What the fuck is so funny?" And he goes, "Dude, you were so freaked out about getting beat up by the man with the pussy that you called the chick that has a cock."
Yeah, that's really fucked up. Listen,
fucking hilarious.
And
now,
as I said, though.
I want to go back to something you said, Ant, because
What about fucking them in the ass?
Big Doug Brown on the Twitter.
Yeah.
And this is a good point. I wish we thought of this when we were talking about it. Ant could screw a girl with her throat cut, meaning a lot of blood all over the fucking place. Girl in her period. Well, that's how he put it.
Oh, okay.
But don't let her have a booger hanging. Boogers are gross.
Well, that's true. Boogers are gross.
You're freaked out by boogers, but if a girl's just bleeding a lot while you're having sex with her, you're fine with that.
Well, I don't want her gushing like fucking, a beheading.
But you said you don't care if the blood's down your
Well, I don't.
thighs
It's
and
smeared.
all
It's
that.
not a puddle. The blood doesn't puddle. It just smears all over the place.
But I understand this guy's
That's all.
logic.
That's all.
But a booger will freak
grossed
you
out.
the fuck out.
I'm more grossed out by boogers and snot than I am blood.
Mm-hmm.
But see, was that Bailey?
Oh, man.
That's not even a good picture of Bailey right there.
Well, still, that's what you would
That's
have
the
to
cock.
suck.
Oh, God. Okay, you got the cock pic.
So then what? You reach up and grab the boobs, and then what happens?
Suck that dick.
Yeah. I'd get all in there. I'd lick the balls.
And it's not gay because you're squeezing the boobs?
Maybe it's a little gay.
You know how fucked
don't
up...
know, to be
Joe,
honest with you.
I got to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Do you know how fucked up you'd be after you did that and Bailey comes in your fucking mouth? and you would be like, oh, God, maybe, I don't know if that
I
was
didn't
cool.
say I wanted her to come in my mouth.
And you got to
Bailey
swallow.
has to.
And you got to swallow.
Why, you would just give Bailey a blowjob and be like, hope you liked it. You're a guy. You know what that's like. Bailey's got to come.
I've never had a problem with a girl that doesn't swallow.
No, not swallow, I know. But
or in the mouth. I've never had a
Bailey's
problem
got
with
to
that.
come. So where would you let Bailey come? Your face?
On my tits.
On your tits. Oh, my God. This is just some fucking abstract. I have no idea who's man, who's woman.
Oh, you know what? We should play the video of the cop getting caught jerking off in his car.
Hey,
It's a big
there's
one
a tie-in.
today. It is a tie-in.
It
And then
was
we
on
gotta-
his dash cam?
I think so. I'll be completely honest. I heard about
bad.
this. I have not seen it yet. But everyone's
I
tweeting
haven't seen
about
it
it and
either.
talking about it. And also, we got to take a quick break before Ricky Gervais. So, not to interrupt the flow, but we got to do our shit.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the video?
Trying to find the right one.
Oh, boy. He's trying to find the right one. Remember, it's Sam. This is going to be a big problem.
Everything's been fine so far today.
Well, you got to put cop caught jerking off. Right?
Yeah, or else then it's just like, yeah, this cop was a real jerk-off. Trying to give me a fucking ticket. And
Well, we got the audio. Where did
literally
where did they
jerking
grab
off.
the audio from? Someone else know? Or
I don't know.
Oh,
No, caught. Sam, put caught in.
Sam.
Cop caught. Yeah.
Oh, Sam.
Oh, boy. Cop.
Oh,
Caught. Oh.
you are the
Cop,
worst.
there it
I
is.
got it.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
This isn't the video.
While on the job.
Is it? Where's the video?
Yeah, where's the video?
Where's the you suck, Sam.
Holy shit.
Here's,
Sam.
I got the audio over here.
Great.
He was hired to protect and serve the citizens of Santa Fe.
All right,
But
so
he was serving his penis.
Santa Fe News. That's what it is. It's a whole news story. You got it. Here we go.
To surface against a former
They're not
Santa
gonna
Fe
show him
police
jerking
sergeant
off.
suspected of masturbating in a squad car.
Tonight, we got our hands on yet another police report accusing former Sergeant Mike Eiscant of harassing a woman.
Argati Schwartz has been working to figure out how much the police department knew about Eiscant's behavior and why the department did not take action sooner.
4 on your side.
This latest victim is 18 years old, and she told police.
This isn't the same thing.
What is this?
Sam? Oh, Sam.
Sam, what is this?
Sam.
What is this?
Although a pretty hot story, and we want the one where he's masturbating.
God damn. Come on, Sam.
Sam.
All right. Oh, God. The Geico Piggy commercial.
Kind of like the Geico Piggy.
Yeah, the
Kinda
first
like.
one was good.
It
Where
freaks
was
me
wee,
out.
wee, wee
like.
all the way home, but it is freaky. I don't like
It
it.
reminds me of Animal Farm anytime I see a talking
Oh,
pig,
yeah,
so it
yeah,
always
Yeah,
freaks me
yeah,
out.
Animal
Yeah.
Farm was a good book.
Great book.
Good book.
I didn't mind the movie either.
I did.
Supposed to be supervising other officers in the field, but our 4 on your side team has obtained some video that shows a Santa Fe police sergeant sitting in his vehicle having a very graphic sexual conversation with himself. Scotty Schwartz reviewed almost a dozen hours of the video. He's here now with what he saw and heard.
Jesus Christ.
Or on your
He was
side.
hired to protect and serve the citizens of Santa Fe, but now several women want police to protect them from Sergeant Mike Eiskant.
Same thing.
It's the middle of the day on January 24th, 2011, and Sergeant Mike Eiskant has forgotten his dash cam video is rolling. In the video we worked for more than a month to get, first you hear moans, then the unmistakable sound of a zipper. Eiskant is alone in his squad car. Based on what we heard, it sounds like he's looking at a picture of a naked woman on his cell phone or texting someone and talking to himself. Here is a sample of what he is saying.
Oh, you're a big, beautiful breast, baby. I got juicy baby.
Oh my
The
God.
sergeant breaks away to respond to a call. This week, we showed the chief the video. He told us he hadn't seen it before. Do you see anything wrong with what's in this video?
No.
Well, again, I'm not in a position to comment at this point. I'll wait until the investigation is concluded. And if that's the case, obviously, I have no authority to discipline Sergeant Eiskant at this point. He's no longer here. Even though the chief and internal affairs knew about the tape and knew Eiskant was being investigated for several crimes, he was never put on leave and never suspended. This week, he was found guilty of harassing women, stalking women, stealing marijuana, and using a criminal database to run people's information. But despite that, Eiskant is being allowed to collect accumulated leave until he officially
needs a
retires in
9/11.
November.
Right.
Paid for by taxpayers. On Monday, we're going to dig deeper into this story and ask questions like, why was Mike Eiskant given the number 69 as his official badge number and patrol car number? How much did the chief really know about Mike Eiskant's behavior?
Come on.
And why, with so many of these red flags that we dug up, was Mike Eiskant allowed to continue working as a cop?
Are you kidding me?
That's coming up Monday night at 10.
That's great.
Why 69? Get it?
I would say because it was a coincidence.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like something they would do on purpose.
I love that they said that they talked about internal affairs. Like, that's... You're in internal affairs, and this is the fucking case you get.
That's
like,
it.
You think you're going to blow the roof off of some city hall
big corruption thing. Yeah. Fucking Serpico shit.
You got to fucking get the jerk-off cop.
You're busting the J.O. cop. That sucks.
Too good. All right, we're going to break because I think Ricky Gervais is going to be here very, very
Nice.
soon. Have you ever met Ricky Gervais, Joe?
No, I'm excited to, man.
Yeah,
I'm a
he's
big,
he's a good guy.
big fan of his work.
I don't even know what he's promoting because he has so much.
He's got
so much going on. I don't even know which project he's
working on.
Which one?
Season 3 of the Ricky Gervais show.
On HBO?
Yeah, that starts next week.
Okay.
Because this Sunday is the season finale of Life's Too Short.
And then he's got the thing with Carl doing the bucket list thing.
Right.
Holy fuck, he's got 3 hit shows.
Yeah.
All right, Ricky Gervais next.
Sirius XM. You're listening to Opie and Anthony.
Perfect timing.
Suddenly CNN now.
Yeah.
What, you got to get your facts right?
Well, yeah, we do.
Suddenly, yeah.
we got them all represented. We got MSNBC, CNN, Fox.
Yes, we're not biased here.
No,
we're
no.
fair and balanced.
We're fair and balanced across the board.
And we lean forward and we do all those things that all the networks say
we
to
actually
do.
goof on all of them.
Yeah, I don't see how any of them are very accurate.
No.
Especially with all the news happening today. You're great on the Twitter. I got to say, I follow you on Twitter, and very good, very open and honest, and not afraid of a little controversy with the religious zealots out there.
Yeah, I do get into some arguments with the odd fundamentalists. You know, they say the Earth's 5,000 years old. I say it's 4.6 billion. It's a difference of opinion. You know, who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Who
Well,
knows?
scientists do. Carbon dating pretty much tells us. But yeah, you know, you can have your own opinions, but you can't have your own facts.
It's
is
very
what
hard to argue with anybody
There's
because
no
you know
point.
you're not changing anyone's
There's
opinion.
no point. And the other thing is there's so many spoofs of fundamentalists like that, which you literally cannot tell the difference.
Right.
There's nothing you could make up more ridiculous than what these people believe. I mean, their whole aspect is I think clouded by episodes of the Flintstones. That's where they got a lot of their
We're
science
dinosaurs and humans. We're together, and we use big pelicans as garbage disposal and things like that. Okay.
So, yeah, and I also get things on Twitter like, "Oh, you're just doing self-promotion." I go, "Yeah." No, I want to be your friend. Here's my address. Come round. You fucking maniac.
People have gotten they kind of lose touch in what this all really is. Because they call it following and friends and things like that. It really isn't a friendship.
No, it's it's sort of a friendship you have with a film star when you're in jail for life. it's that one when you write them saying,
right,
are we married yet? No, we're not. No, we're not married yet. No.
We had spoken a lot of times about how in the past it used to be very difficult to communicate with a celebrity that you liked. You take Clark Gable, you'd have to write a letter, know the address to send it to, write it literally with your hand, send it off. It would maybe get to a publicist if you were lucky, or the company he was signed under, the contract, MGM or something. You never got to actually speak with that person.
But that's true of everything now. Now you don't have to write a letter. Now you can just sort of shout it from the streets, or your toilet wall gets read by millions of people. Everyone's got an opinion, and things blow up really quickly. So controversy that isn't controversy is now 10 times the controversy it would have been. In an open letter that someone might have read or not. And now it's pretty scary, really. The restrictions, particularly in comedy, particularly with people like us.
People don't see it as comedy a lot of times too. They take you very literally in what you're writing, not understanding the context and that you're a comic.
Of course.
And all of a sudden, another. We're in the decade of the apology, so another apology is necessary for something that you never meant
ridiculous.
to be.
Yeah,
it's absolutely ridiculous.
It makes me angry, and it's got worse over the last couple of years because people think just because they're offended, they're right. That's by definition. They think, well, I don't like it, so it must be.
So no one else should like it.
Some people are offended by homosexuality. Some people are offended by mixed marriage. What are we meant to do? Just ban them because one person somewhere has got. That's their problem.
That's too logical.
Infuriating.
But that's too logical, Ricky. You're too logical. That makes too much sense.
Well, that's the thing about offence as well, though, because it's nothing to do with right and wrong. It's to do with feelings, and feelings are personal.
You have the right to be offended in America. People forget that. You say it all the time.
You have the right to be offended, but I have the right.
But they don't understand that.
You don't have the right never to be offended.
But they think if I'm offended, then no one should be able to watch that show, listen to that radio show.
The Educational Board of New York. 50 words they suggest should be banned from exam papers. One of which was dinosaur.
Yes.
Because it might offend someone.
It might offend.
Dinosaurs existed. They did.
They really did.
Yes. We know that much.
And
you could argue when they existed.
It's crazy that the people that are the truly offensive ones are the ones that get so angry. It's like, it's always funny to me that a Christian will yell at you for going, I don't believe in God. They'll go, you motherfucker. But like an atheist would never do that to the Christian. If somebody goes, I believe in God, I would never go, I'll fucking kick your fucking ass now for saying that.
We also get accused of being smug. But it's so illogical. And also this thing about it's not just Christian. I don't believe in any God. I don't believe, and it's nothing really to do with what religion you are or your spiritual belief. It's just whether you're an arsehole or not.
Right.
There are I've met arsehole atheists. It's nothing to do with that. But there's not many atheists who kill other people. You don't often kill in the name of no God. I think that's the big difference.
It's so hard to refute facts. I mean, in ye olde days, it was easier for very religious people to say, well, this is what it is because I have my faith and beliefs. But as we went forward and learned that these things did happen, and technology got better, and we were able to say, well, there were dinosaurs, and they were around at this time, and the Earth was this old. They had a harder time trying to bamboozle everybody into believing that, it's the way it was in the Bible.
Well, that's the thing. This is the other thing. It's such a circular argument. You say, why do you believe in God? And they say, well, it says so in the Bible. Yeah, but why do you believe that? Because it says so in the Bible. Yeah, but why do you believe what it says in the Bible? It says so in the Bible. Oh, okay. Let's leave it there then. Shall we?
It really is an archaic way of thinking.
Dinosaurs not mentioned in the Bible.
No,
that's what the Earth isn't round. It didn't say, by the way, it's a big sphere.
A sphere with gravity, and
it's just funny because all the thoughts in the Bible are what they knew then. That's weird, isn't it?
Right.
Yeah.
Would you take anything that was written back then as fact? That we've proven them to be wrong on everything.
Well, the information around now is 50% wrong.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
It's
So back then,
spurious.
yeah.
It's
man.
Yeah, it's lunacy. It's fucking.
It is.
It's absolutely. It's. I just watched this thing about quantum physics.
Where they braggart.
You're on the wrong fucking radio show.
Oh God!
Why don't you get out of here?
Trying to impress Ricky.
He didn't say he understood it. He just saw flashing. There were some flashing lights.
Pretty
and there was,
colours.
Yeah, there's a round thing, and it got bigger, and then it got so small you could hardly see it. And they reckon it's the smallest thing ever.
What?
Joe,
what do you know about quantum physics?
Nothing.
Okay, so Ricky's right?
Ricky, by the way, I was watching something on the quantum physics.
But to be fair, there's a phrase that goes around quantum physics circles. And it says, this is true. It says, if you think you understand quantum physics, you don't understand quantum physics. So, there you go.
There we go.
I certainly don't understand quantum physics.
So he just saved your ass.
The only reason I was bringing it up was that there was a part in it where they talked about when Columbus first landed with the ships and how the natives where he landed couldn't see the ships because they had never seen a ship before. And it took one of them to go, no, it's there. And then once this one guy pointed it out, they all saw it. And at the beginning of the story, I had a reason for telling it. And I can't remember how it ties into what we're talking about.
There was a show on quantum physics in England recently, and Carl Pilkington called me up after it and says, I've got a headache, right? He said, okay. He said, explain to me, like, I'm going to do it. Like, he's just watched an hour programme, and suddenly I'm going to, right? And I never know when to start with it. I said, what? He said, what happened before the Big Bang? I went, nothing. He went, there must have been something. I said, there wasn't. I said, all matter that exists was in an infinitely small space, smaller than the size of an atom, okay, and it expanded and created space. He went, what did it expand into? I said, nothing. There wasn't even space for it to expand. He was going, he said, there's always been space. That was it. That was his statement. That was his
I kind of agree with that.
Yeah.
There had to be something there.
It's tough.
It's tough to wrap your head around it.
Trying to get him to understand that.
Well, yeah.
Is bizarre because his understanding of anything in the world in front of him is just amazing.
It is amazing.
It's a take on something that
just
I've never
explaining
seen.
evolution to him is a joy. I've tried it many times.
I love his take on animals.
His animals are great. I remember
he was talking about the slug.
The slug, yeah.
He doesn't understand the slug.
Well, I said, the slug is as evolved as us.
Yeah.
He went, rubbish. He said, I've coughed up more complicated creatures.
He's brilliant with what he says.
He really is brilliant.
Does Carl do press?
Sorry?
We want him to be on the show. He doesn't do press or
terrified
nothing.
of it. I've got to do a couple of things.
Does he realize how famous he is? You made him extremely famous.
No, he doesn't. He thinks people just point and laugh because he's got a perfectly round head.
It's just
I've
perfect
explained
Charlie
now
Brown round head.
I can't get enough of him.
I was explaining, everyone uses the model of the giraffe. A creature like a giraffe was born with a slightly longer neck. It could reach more leaves. It could pass on its genetic material for longer. It was more successful then, etc. He went, but why did they evolve a long neck to reach the leaves? He said, why didn't they just learn to build a ladder? And I couldn't answer it. I went, yeah, good point.
It's a good point. It's,
But why did that animal feel like it had to have a long neck?
Well, it's got to get the leaves that the other ones can't get.
The other animals just found leaves close by to the ground.
They're smaller. Like the giraffe is a little big, so it's got to get. The other animals will eat everything on the bottom.
There's no will to evolution. Animals aren't sitting around going, I wish I evolved. They're either selected or they're not. It's a billion years has sorted it out for us. You don't need to worry about it.
Maybe something went wrong, though, because they're the only animal with a long neck.
But that's things like some of the fundamentalists, they say things like, well, if we evolved from apes, okay, we didn't evolve from apes, we shared an ancestry, rather like cousins have the same grandparents. If we evolved from apes, why are there still apes around? I go, well, if he made us from dust, why is there still dust around? You know, there's no. I mean, it's just.
It's great to watch, though.
Your take on things are great, and when I watch on Twitter, when you get into a little spat with some people, your take on it is very good. You come off as somebody who's very educated on these things, and is it from reading a lot, or you watch a lot of TV? Because nowadays you can get a hell of an education just watching like Smithsonian and Discovery.
I'd say TV certainly in my younger years was probably 50% of my education.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I could read early, and that's sort of a lost art to me now. As soon as I finished college, I thought I'd never have to read again. But
Not even that it's a pleasure in any way, shape, or form.
No, I watched. My world was TV. Sitting down at the TV, and I watched nature programs and science programs and those sort of things, and trash TV as well, which I still do.
Yeah, it's a good balance, and then you find you're pretty well informed on a lot of things.
I think TV's great, and particularly things like in England we have BBC, which is government funded, which means they can make shows that no one watch that are brilliant, and that's what's great about it. They've got BBC4, which is arts and science and everything, and I might be the only one watching it that night, but do you know what I mean? I don't want to take it away from me.
Right, don't take it away.
It doesn't. It's not all about ratings. It's not all about dumbing down. It's not all about seeing another pop star. We don't need,
yes.
I applaud things like that.
Well, you're very well. You've already stated very well educated, but it's like that's what I like about your stand-up so much too, is that you do these bits and you translate it to a very common audience. You know what I mean? You could watch your special and you go into all these places with very high concept stuff, but it never feels like he's talking down to me or he's making me feel left out that I don't know this.
Well, I think you have to take big, broad brushstrokes with anything. If anything, you're dealing with anything slightly academic, it's no good explaining something and then hoping you'll get a joke out of it. It's got to be quite broad, and I think it's important that you at least know the truth in any field of comedy, even if you're doing something political or moral or scientific. I think you have to know the truth before you can start screwing with it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We used to have this guy in England called Les Dawson who used to play the piano, and he used to put in bum notes. But you had to know the tune to know what, and it was so funny.
Oh, wow, to know if it was wrong, right?
Exactly, yeah. So it was just, I think it's rather like that. So every time he plays a bad note, that he did it was sort of quite smugly, thinking that you knew it was bad, just slightly off. It would just make you laugh because you knew it was wrong. And that's what comedy is, isn't it? It's the surprise. It's sort of, you know where they've gone wrong. You know where the comedian's gone wrong.
Right.
So I prefer that to comedy where you're outwitting the world. People are swaggering, going out saying why they're the... There's no
they know a little more than you do.
Yeah, exactly.
Just a little more than you.
Yeah.
Are you happy with how busy you are these days? Because I know when we've talked to you in the past, you were kind of working on a project, or you just come off of a project or something. But you're all over the place now. Are you happy with that? Do you have enough time still for yourself?
It's fun, and Winston Churchill said, if you find a job you really love, you'll never work again. And that's what it feels like. This is fun. I mean, you guys, you're sitting down.
We bitch every day, but of course, in the end, it's a great gig.
But, my dad was a labourer.
Yeah, I know.
My dad was labourer.
You got to remind yourself
He
that
worked
shit.
till he was 70. He used to get up at 5:30, and he carried bricks around.
Right.
We mustn't complain.
I know.
Exactly.
You really are
We're
right.
not allowed.
I remember working before radio. I worked in construction.
jobs.
I did construction. It sucked. It was not fun.
Yeah.
I mean, some of the guys on the job were fun. It was, things like that. We joked around, but the bottom line was houses had to be built.
Yeah, exactly.
But
exactly.
Coming in here, it's like, all right, it's early in the morning.
Can you tell me what houses you built so I don't buy
one?
Don't.
Believe me, I have a nightmare. I used to put in air conditioning and heating in central air in office buildings and homes. And I used to take these powder-actuated fasteners. It's a bullet that loads into a gun where nails then stick into cement. And I would put these hangers up for these giant air conditioning units that would be hanging above hung ceilings like this in offices.
and I wasn't sure if the nail really caught well. I'm still waiting
That's
for one
terrifying.
of these to crush somebody.
That's just
and
terrifying.
for me, 20 years later, to get sued because they have some paperwork I signed where I was the guy that hung this, and someone got crushed. I swear, I still think about it because I really wasn't
everyone
good.
listening now in offices is just looking
Look,
up.
look up right now. There's a lot of machinery that a drunk put in at some point.
It's unbelievable. It's like, dude, people get mad. Like, I'll get mad when the train's late and be like, what the fuck? And then, but when I step back and think of all the morons that are running all these systems, I'm like, it's a miracle the fucking train comes
that
at
it even
all.
runs.
Yeah. That it comes at all, because they put people like me and you in jobs like that, and you're just like, well, whatever.
But I like it as well when a train's delayed and it says, sorry, we're delayed, a person threw themselves and died on the track. And people still go, oh, just scrape it. Oh, come on.
Very self-concerned we are.
I'm going to be late.
How long is this going to take?
I saw this Vox Pop in England. It was about how they're going to have to slow the trains down for safety. There'd been a few crashes, and they're going to slow them down. And of course, they asked the man on the street. Why do they ask the man on the street now? I don't care about the man on the street. That's who's in charge, right? And so they went out and they were saying, well, it's terrible because it only takes me an hour and a half to go to work, and that's like 2 hours, and that's 4 hours. Yeah, it's awful. Yeah. And one bloke said, well, it's better to arrive late than dead. Who arrives dead? Where is this guy that's sitting at his desk and they're going, Bob's in early. I'm in early, but I'm dead. And they go, oh no, it's much better to arrive. I'd rather be a bit late, Bob, than dead, because you're no good to me now.
Man on the street.
Don't ask the man on the street.
They are good. Oh my God.
We have a guy who's very mad because he says atheists have killed a ton of people.
What?
Oh, is this the Hitler was an atheist?
Oh God.
Okay, one Hitler
Is
was
it?
an atheist. Well, that's one.
Let's find out.
Okay.
Ben in Virginia. Ben.
Oh, I've got my headphones on.
Oh.
Go ahead, Ben, real fast.
Yeah, Ricky, man. Atheists have killed more people than believers. Think about the Soviet Union.
Yeah.
Stalin.
No, my point is, my point is they didn't kill anyone because they
of
were
their
atheists.
religion. Right.
That's the difference. There are killers who are atheists and killers who are not atheists. There are killers of all religions and killers of no religion, okay? But the people who are atheists very rarely kill someone because there's no God. And this is what makes me laugh when people think that you can't be a moralistic person without God because there's no guidance of good, right? Which was mad. So I say, are you telling me that if suddenly someone said there is no God, you'd suddenly start going out and raping and killing because you could?
Right.
I don't believe in God, and I'm a good person because it's the way I'd want to be treated, and it's the society I'd like to live in. And a secular belief based on intelligence and logic and consensus is so much better than an old ghost said it once.
Fair enough, but those atheists out there are oftentimes as belittling as the Christians are. Bill Muller's.
But I
think it was.
Oh, well, I think you can belittle a belief, but I don't belittle their right to believe it. I believe you have the right to believe anything you want, however illogical or crazy, but I have the right to find it ridiculous.
Right.
You can't respect a crazy belief. You don't respect a child that believes in Santa. You don't respect that belief, but you respect that child's right to believe it, and hopefully grow out of it. The problem with religion is they don't grow out of it because they don't get a chance. And a child's brain is a sponge. It will take in what a parent tells it to, and that's a survival mechanism. Don't touch the fire. Don't walk off the edge. Don't be bad, or you'll burn in hell. That to me is child abuse, and I just think it's okay to have religion and spirituality, but I think it has to be their choice. That's all I'm saying.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, Ben.
Fair enough.
Thank you,
fair
Ben.
enough.
Fair enough.
Hey, Ricky, why do you think you have such a huge fan base thinking how you do as far as religion goes? Because that topic, as you can see, pisses off a lot of people.
But I don't know why.
By just being honest with it?
I don't think. All I'm saying is I don't believe in God. I don't believe in any God.
Right.
There are about 2,700 deities over the past 4,000 or 5,000 years of civilization.
Right.
Okay. So when a Christian says, I don't believe in their God, basically, I believe in one less God than them.
That's exactly it. Yeah. And think of how many people are wrong. Even if one religion's right, boy, there's a lot of wrong people that are praying to the wrong
I think
God.
that's why exactly, yeah. And there's this you know, Catholics, for example, they believe you can't go to heaven unless you believe in this God.
Yeah.
So Hindus are all going to hell.
Yep.
They could be the nicest person in the world. They could be the most peaceful, righteous person on the planet. But because they believe in the so-called wrong God, they're going to burn in hell forever.
Yeah,
This is crazy
That's
talk.
a tough one.
It's crazy
People
talk.
said it. Crazy talk.
Yeah,
I agree with you.
And I
That's
just
a
love,
tough nut.
I just love the
agree.
concept too that an all-knowing God wouldn't, if you died and died an atheist and you wound up in heaven, that an all-knowing God wouldn't say, "I get it, dude. This is ridiculous."
Surely an all-knowing.
This is ridiculous.
Well, either God. See, this is by definition the God that you know in this country worship is all-powerful, he's all-knowing, and he's good. One of those doesn't give because you take a disaster. He either couldn't avoid it, so he's not all-powerful.
Right.
He either didn't avoid it, so he's a bit of a dick.
Right.
Or there is no God.
Right.
One of those three has to be true logically.
You can't have all of them.
Are you gonna write a book on this someday?
No.
That would be a great read.
I just like mouthing off on Twitter.
You know, the reason Ricky's here is we got to make sure people know the Ricky Gervais Show Season 3 premieres next Friday, April 20th on HBO. I mean, I love the show.
It's just an amazing thing to have that animated like that, and it gives the latitude to go into a complete fantasy world, but it's still you guys. We know you are your characters.
It was funny just to be in a room with Carl, just to hear him talk about his world. But now you animate his world, and it goes off to his flights,
his fantasies, his ideas, his diaries.
When he's young, his diaries. He's quite amazing. It's
and Merchant does a good job, obviously. Stephen Merchant
he's great.
and yourself.
There's three of us,
exactly.
exactly.
The chemistry is great. What subjects you guys talking about this season?
The first episode is a doozy. It's when Carl has an idea for a movie, right? It takes him ages to explain, and he pitches this to us like we're Hollywood executives, right? And then you get to see the film, and it's basically Tom Cruise dies making Mission Impossible 7, right? But production's already underway, and there's a bloke called Brian, who's played by Ted Danson, right? Who decides to take over Tom Cruise's body. So they put his brain in Tom Cruise's body. So Tom Cruise is finishing the movie, but it's the brain of Brian, this bloke, and that's the movie. That's the movie.
I'd watch.
It is. It's quite brilliant, actually.
Are you gonna throw him out in the world again, or is he done with that?
Yeah, we're doing a third
season.
Wow.
Well, it's a special. I'm sending him around the world with Warwick Davis, the dwarf.
Life's too short.
Carl's going to do the Marco Polo route of cycling from Venice to Hong Kong with a dwarf in a basket. And the first time I pitched him this idea, he didn't say, "Well, that's ridiculous." He said, "So I'm doing all the fucking peddling." That was his first thought.
It's too much. You can never know what he's going to say.
You can never know. I told him recently. I said, I know he's fascinated with animals, right? And I said there's a program on it called The Truth About the Giant Squid, and Carl went, "Who's been lying about it?" Like this squid has been sort of maligned in the press. Now he's going on CNN to go, "Well, it's not true. I mean, I've never raped a crab in my life. I don't know where that came from. I can't get into jars. It's a fallacy."
That's fucking brilliant, man. In a way,
he's amazing.
The logic of it.
I was explaining to him that chimps are 98.6% genetically identical to human beings. I said, think of that, Carl, 1.4% difference. And Carl thought about it and went, that's got to be the arse. I love the idea that he's thought, these chimps sitting around going, if we can sort this arse out, we're human. If we can just get this arse sorted out.
He doesn't get not literally a part of...
Exactly, yeah. 1.4%.
Yeah.
Amount to the arse.
Gotta be the arse.
In my house, we're obsessed with him. Like, what is his life entail when he's not doing projects for you?
That's one of the episodes, A Day in the Life of Carl. We question him.
Oh, great.
And they've done it like it's a reality show where he's being filmed, and it's just fantastic.
Is it just a boring life?
You'd think it is, but it's the funniest thing. I mean, the things that gets in the diary, the things he does, he gets up regularly. Suzanne goes out And we say, what, a little peck on the cheek? She goes, no, I just tap her on the back of the head. And sometimes she tells me there's ham in the fridge. Like it's some sort of Pavlovian conditioning. I tapped her on the head once, she said ham in the fridge. It's such an odd little creature, you know.
Well, what does he do? Can you walk us through quickly?
DIY. As soon as his girlfriend leaves, he starts fixing things. He see, oh, that
Really?
tile's like, so he knocked the tiles off, and he knows he's got till she comes home at 5:30 to put the tiles back. He just likes DIY.
Wow.
He wants to work in a DIY store. I mean, everyone's after him to do TV shows, books, and everything, but no, I've got to do the kitchen. I've got to do the kitchen.
Is there some OCD in there?
He said, right, the weekend, I came out the weekend, Easter weekend, right? And he was furious. He had to do some emergency work because he's selling his house, okay? So he needed a carpenter, right? And he said, I couldn't get anyone. No one wanted to come out, right? None of them were available. I went, well, yeah. I said, but it's Good Friday. He went, well, how the fuck did Jesus ever get crucified?
Holy shit!
Like, the idea, they go, no, we got a crucifixion. Can you do that? No, it's Good Friday. I don't work Good Friday.
Yeah.
No, you've got to... It's just
amazing.
That's hilarious. It's got to be so just stressful to be him. Like his mind is constantly in turmoil.
Well, he said when he was born, he said his mum said he could frown before he could talk. So he learned all the frowning. He said I was a sad baby. A sad baby.
It was a sad baby.
That's when it's easy.
Oh God, that's
fucking hilarious.
You knew you had gold when you met him for the first
Absolutely.
time, right?
But it's just little things he says that you can never predict. He we were saying about the earliest memory, and I was going, I don't know, 4, 5. Carl was going, no. Yeah. I said, oh, he said, no, 7, 8. I said, no, you can remember back to your 4 or 5. He said, my parents don't even remember me back then. What does that mean? We were talking about doppelgangers once, about the exact script. Look at that. And he said, I'd hate that. I said, why? He said, how would I know which one I was?
Brilliant.
Absolute genius.
God. No one thinks that.
We thought it was too good to be true. Like he was a comedian or an actor first. No, I totally believe it.
Then you realize,
but at first it's like this is too good.
He's like it 24/7, and I phone him every day just to find out what he's doing. Just to get his slant on life.
We're jealous because we're doing what we do. We find some quirky people.
He'd be
from time to
amazing,
time. But you found the king of all of them.
I think so. I feel like honestly, sometimes I feel like Anthony Hopkins in The Elephant Man, just taking him round.
Right.
Well, that's his favourite film. Right, we're watching that.
Oh,
right?
my God.
You know the bit in The Elephant Man where he takes his clothes off behind the screen, and Anthony Hopkins is presenting it to all these physicians. Goes, look at the deformation of the skull, the spine, and ironically, the genitals are untouched. They are normal. Carl went, think of that. The one thing you would want like an elephant, and he gets the head. Just the thought of like the Elephant Man. He'd like one if the Elephant Man give me a big cock.
At least give me a big cock.
At least give me the elephant cock.
Please, at least do that. For
Yeah, I know.
Fantastic. People want to know if we ever get to meet Suzanne. Yeah, a lot of Idiot Abroad fans checking in.
Well,
And Idiot Abroad.
yeah, she does exist. It's not like Columbo.
Right.
But that's what we've done on the animation as well. Just so you never see her. But no, she's very nice and normal, and sometimes when he's talking, me and my girlfriend go to dinner with them, and here come up one of these things, and you just see her looking at him so affectionately. You know what I mean? Sort of so proud of him.
That's kind of sweet.
It really is. It's really sweet. Yeah.
Did you make a concerted effort to get yourself in shape? Because you weren't a slob or anything, but you were.
We forget.
You were a little heftier, let's say.
Forget now.
And now, I mean, I've seen pictures of you.
Well, that's it. Yeah.
I've seen pictures of you from magazines and
He
whatnot.
drastically changed his look.
He looked. That was 11.
And he-
Ricky,
and he's
I was
kept it
looking at
up.
Anthony going. I mean, you weren't a slob or anything.
I was
you
a
just
slob.
sounded so Long Island. It was hilarious.
No, I wasn't a slob.
Sorry.
I ate and drank too much and didn't do enough exercise. That's how you get fat. It's simple science. You get fat if you take in more calories than you burn off. I've always known that. I knew it when I was fat. I knew why I was fat. No one ever gets fat behind their own back. No one ever starts eating and goes, what
happened?
Yeah, if you go up to a guy and he's surrounded by pies and you say, Frank, you know what's making you fat? He doesn't say, is it all the jogging? He knows. So, you know why you're doing it. And I just upped the exercise.
Was there a reason? Did you have to say, oh, this is why I'm eating more than I should and not exercising?
Christmas, I was 48. I had 11 sausages and I was in a sweat and I was saying to Jane, I'm going to have a heart attack.
Oh, Jesus.
And I thought, right, that's it. Life's really good at the moment. I don't want to just
That would suck.
There we go.
Oh man,
That would suck so
was
bad.
there a reason you were eating a lot? Do you think was there any deep-seated
Laziness.
bullshit?
No,
just being lazy.
You know, I
Not stress or anything
I was
like that?
really I was really thin, and I worked out. I got my first job at 28, and then for the next 15 years, they were my eating years.
Eating years.
I just got heavier and heavier, just very slightly, just eating cheese and enjoying food and stuff. And then you think nothing, you know, which I still do, but I don't diet or anything. I still eat and drink too much. Then I work out like Rocky the next day.
Oh,
So,
right, yeah.
I just
To
don't
try to balance it out.
Exactly, yeah. The only reason you want to live longer is to eat and drink more.
Because, like I was saying, there are magazine pictures of you where it's like, wow, like Ricky actually is a sex symbol.
Yeah, that's
like
right.
you got the hair going and sunglasses on and stuff, and you're in shape. It's like, could you ever imagine that at your age now you'd be as far as women go, more attractive than you were a few years ago?
Thank God they can't see me going red. Also, those magazine articles, I should say that they've superimposed the elephant penis on me. That
Did
isn't
they
mine.
do that? Well, that's good.
That's why it's big, grey, and
not the head.
wrinkly.
Are you gonna make more movies or what?
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm not making movies. I'm just busy at the moment, and I resisted it for a while just because I was making The Office and extras, and I did a couple. I did Ghost Town, Invention of Lying, and then I've just been doing Life's Too Short, and now I'm starting a new thing called Derek. But I'm not avoiding Hollywood. I sort of like to do my own thing. So unless it's right or unless it's perfect for me, I'm not running around being an actor for hire. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Right. Well, it's always work doing your own thing. I mean, Jesus.
Can you mention? I saw you tweeting about Derek last night. I'm confused. You're bringing that to America?
Well, it's just a pilot episode that I put out. But if I do a series, yeah, I'd love it to.
But it premiered in England last night,
just
right?
a little one-off, yeah, and it went down a storm. It's about a guy, a group of autograph hunters. They're sort of outsiders. They're sort of those weird little nerds. You might have seen them, these guys. But then you sort of get to know them, and you realise that they're nice and kind, and they don't hurt anyone. And it's based on. We got a show called Secret Millionaire in England, and I always noticed that. The people who they go into, they find who needs money, and the people who are helping the people have got nothing themselves. They've got terrible lives.
Right.
Oh, shit.
But they're the ones that are dedicating their life to helping other people.
Right.
And I that's what gave me the idea. So I said it in an old people's home, and I don't know what it's like here, but in England. We seem to forget our elderly a bit. It's like
It's the same here.
It's
Yeah.
the same. There's such an arrogance of youth as well. Where they go, how old? I go, well, that's the one thing that's definitely going to happen to you.
I know.
If you're lucky, you're definitely going to be that one.
But that's why we don't want to look at it. That's why we don't want to look at it. We're like, we want to just make believe that's not happening.
That's the foundation of spirituality as well, isn't it? We don't want to think that we won't be around anymore.
That it's just done. We need some kind of...
That's it, yeah. Or that people say, what's the point? Which is strange because that, to me, makes life more precious. That's why I want to try
what's
everything
the point?
and be kind and be,
This is the point.
This is the point. This is it, yeah. Animals don't sit around going, why are we here?
They just go. They just go.
They get on with it. Yeah, that's the truth.
That's
got too heavy, didn't it?
No, I like it.
It's great, but it is a philosophy that takes a lot of discipline.
Well, it's also because it's such an unpopular view.
Yeah,
I'm the bringer of bad news.
You're the Grim Reaper.
Exactly. This is shoot the messenger.
Yeah.
What do you mean there's no afterlife and this is all I've got? Fuck you! Shut up. That's I understand that.
You will be shocked as shit though if you're standing before God and going, "Oh no."
Well, I'm just
awkward.
I'm just creating a new show based on that.
Oh really?
I'm creating a show with Clyde Phillips.
Stop creating.
Yes,
making us all seem lazy.
No, that's what I like.
You're an overachiever.
I like the creating, then I get bored with it quickly. Creating
and
it.
move on
Exactly.
quickly.
Yeah. I've created over 1,000 shows this year, and I made one of them.
That's healthy though. People want to know if you're hitting on Ricky Gervais.
Well, you know what?
Is that a little bit?
He's an attractive man.
Okay.
And I enjoy his shows. His philosophy and personality are very good.
So it's my mind mainly.
I guess, yes.
You don't treat me like a sex
It's
object.
a combination of the two. And of course, back in the days when you were with the band.
Yeah.
Wow.
Very mod look to you.
I couldn't have gone to prison then, could I?
Oof, that would have been a rough
now
time.
I think I'd get away with it.
Rough time for you.
Now I think I'd be left alone.
You think you could just go to the cafeteria,
Exactly.
go to the laundry room, and alone with nary a problem, right?
I'd like to do their taxes or something. Sucking your cock is good, but how about this? What if I save you on your VAT?
We should ask him.
right.
We should ask him the question we were trying to figure out
I know,
earlier.
I just thought of that.
And this would be perfect for Carl, actually.
Yeah.
You want to explain really fast?
So there's a transsexual. That question.
Yeah,
right?
the-
All right, there's
the
a
two,
transsexual woman. Used to be a guy. Now she's a girl with a cock named Bailey J.
Hold on, I've got to get the chronology right here. Wait a minute. So
punch up the picture.
So what was
Sam.
she born? What was he born?
She's born a man.
She's born a man, right?
Now
okay.
she's a girl.
Okay.
With a dick. She still has the dick.
Okay, right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he considers
it's a pre-op transsexual.
Basically, yeah. She's got
She's had
tits and
hormones,
everything.
Yeah, hormones, but nothing.
Not that one.
Everything
Get
girl
a
except
hot one.
Yeah.
Get a hot one.
and I'm obsessed with her. I think I don't have a thing for transsexuals, but there's something about her I find her incredibly
cock?
attractive. The balls. I don't know.
Go to the one down.
There's something about her I really like. You know, there's something about you that's so different. It's like I'm tired of these girls with vaginas.
I need something different.
These vagina girls, as I call them.
All right.
But you, honey, you've got something. You've got something special.
It's a challenge.
Could I just say I'm not laughing at this person?
Don't worry about
I'm
it.
laughing at his obsession and saying.
Well, we've been laughing at him for a while about this thing.
We'll all be apologizing.
she has a fully functioning penis.
Fully functioning penis. Now she's got she
fully functioning. What are all the functions that this can do? It's like buying a car.
Joe, go ahead.
Well,
Explain.
You can urinate.
Explain.
Well, that's something we talked about earlier because hold on a second. So she's got a polar opposite now named Buck
See, that's Bailey.
Angel.
And
This
that's
is Bailey.
Buck Angel.
Right.
Now this is Buck Angel.
Hold on. What's that? So hold on.
This is Bailey J.
That has a penis.
That has a
That's
penis.
a boy. That was a born he. What do I call it?
Yeah.
What does it want?
Chick with a dick. She's a chick with a dick
She
now.
doesn't want to be called chick with a dick.
Just she.
I think she does.
I think she likes she.
What's her name?
Bailey.
Bailey. So that's
Bailey.
a girl. So she's
Yes.
saying I'm a woman now.
Yes.
Okay, but I've got a dick.
But has a
Right.
penis
Okay,
and
fine.
testicle.
Now-
That works.
Buck,
To each their own.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
This is
Is their
Buck.
own? Or did she?
No, it's hers. She kept it from before.
Okay.
Now
okay,
this is
fine.
Buck Angel,
And
who.
he's a man.
Well,
But Buck was born a woman and still has complete women parts, vagina,
Okay,
everything.
That's a woman. Okay.
Well,
Yeah. And tattoos.
Right,
Okay,
but
yeah, I've got it.
he still has his vagina.
Yeah.
Okay.
she was
right.
born she was a model even.
Joe, do you have a
When she was a
vagina
female.
picture of Buck Angel?
I know. It's all right. You don't need to. It's fine. It's fine.
Come on,
It's
you,
fine.
you shared a lot with us. We want to
Sure.
share back.
You
Yeah.
have your dumb safety on, I think.
Whose
on your
computer
search.
is that?
All right, that's
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Not making
okay.
fun. We're just kind of amazed.
Yeah,
so-
very amazed.
Because Buck Angel threatens people.
Well,
yeah,
Threaten Joe.
we've discussed this on the show before about what would you rather do: have sex with Buck Angel in his vagina or suck Billy J's dick?
That's the question for you today, Ricky.
now Ricky.
It's the newlywed game.
So this is the question.
Let's bring back the newlywed game, but with questions like this.
This is the question.
How long have you been married? Oh, we've been married 1 year. Okay, well, this is the first question.
It's very.
Asked your wife.
Look,
Your husband said.
look, we understand it's not
Oh, he
easy.
definitely suck a dick. He definitely suck a dick.
The funniest part, when we first did this discussion, Jim Florentine was here, and he goes, "Come on, what would you rather do?" And he goes, and I go, "I guess I'd suck her dick, but I go, I couldn't swallow." And he goes, Florentine
Ricky's
goes,
too big of a star for this.
don't
I think he might be too big of a star.
So hold on. So it's a girl who's pretending to be a man.
Yeah.
yeah. So
Oh,
what?
it's a man. It's a man.
That's a man, but
Oh, God.
woman.
So
woman
would you
man.
rather?
I don't know. I don't know. I know I'm taking it more seriously than you should.
No, we
No.
all took it very seriously.
No, we like the serious angle of this. It's very confusing.
I was saying it is
tough
absolutely
one.
the Kobayashi Maru.
See, hold on. The other
From
thing
Star
is,
Trek.
Is it the? Is it the event that's terror or the rest of your life? That's the other thing.
Yeah, because you do then have to live.
I have my answer.
I have my answer.
I would, and this is when I got threatened with, when I said this about Buck Angel.
All right,
this is when I got
be careful.
the threatening tweet.
Right.
I said I could not get an erection for this man with the vagina.
No, you're going down on the person.
Yeah, no,
Jesus.
I would. No, I'm going girl cock all the fucking way.
I go guy.
Sorry that I felt the need to go like this
But
as I said it too.
I said I
apologize.
go guy with the vagina. Close your eyes.
Oh, there you
Close
go.
your
I was
eyes.
thinking that.
But you're
punch
gonna
that one
feel
up.
male thighs around your head.
Oh, that's it. Oh, really?
All right, there's what you're talking.
It is a woman.
All right, wait.
All right, there's what you're
Ricky,
talking
that's
about.
that's what Joe's talking
Now,
about.
Joe, you would do that.
Oh, come on. That's not only a dick, that's the biggest dick in the world. That's just ridiculous. That's just rubbing salt in the wound. That's not... Oh, God.
There's your choices.
There's your choices, Rick. Come on, Ricky.
A, B.
Come on.
It's terrible.
Yeah, A or B, Ricky. A or B.
Oh, that is awful when you put it
honestly,
like that.
No.
Would you like us to take a picture of this? Because know what I would really
It's a
want?
no-win scenario.
I want Carl to answer this question.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
This is the ultimate question for Carl, I think.
Okay. Do you mind if I don't take a picture? of
Yeah,
that? I'll just describe it to him because I'll tell you now, I will never forget that as long as I live.
Yeah. But Joe DeRosa, you're totally fine with that.
Joe goes with B. I go with A.
I'm going B.
And what are you going? A or B?
I'm going without an answer.
You have to
I'm taking
answer.
the smart
You
route.
have to
You are
answer.
going to choke on that.
Yeah, you're really going to have a hard time.
You have to answer it.
Well,
When
this
you're
is-
eye to eye with that thing, Joe, you'd back out.
I think if you really pretended, it would just be like she was wearing a strap on.
I love the fact this started off with me being an intellectual and talking about quantum physics.
That's the beauty of the
Are you going to
show.
ask the same questions to Stephen fucking Hawking when he's in?
That's where the question came from. It came from that physics documentary that I watched. They posted-
Unbelievable.
I would suck the dick.
My universe is expanding. Good.
Holy shit.
That's terrible.
Another highbrow conversation.
Exactly.
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 And Anthony.
I hope we didn't push it too far with
Every day is
you.
the end of my career, but usually it's my own fault.
We really brushed right up against it.
I hope
But,
we didn't,
and if you're Joe, you put it in
Go
your
too
mouth.
far with you. It's
That
Ricky
was how I
Gervais
need
on
to go and lie
Twitter.
down.
Yeah.
Ricky Gervais on Twitter. Obviously a great one to follow.
Yes.
And he does balance it out with the plugs and the
Please.
and the good tweets.
He's a great follow.
Yeah, we talk about how some guys just all they do is plug, and those suck after a while.
That's what
Like
Joe
Louis
used to do.
CK.
Like Louis fucking C.K., a friend of ours.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Are you going to be
I'm gonna joke every once in a while.
Are you going to be on Louis' show at all?
Oh, I've done it a couple of times.
Yeah, I know. I've seen the ones you've been on.
No, I love that character, Dr. Ben. It was great fun, and it was. I like the way Louis films. He films like me. 9 to 3. That's it. He does it because he has to drop his kids off and pick them up. I do it because I just, I've got
Why
things to
spend that
do.
much time? Right?
You're a busy man. Yeah.
Yeah.
That doctor character is fantastic. Just
It
with
was
the
great,
lying.
really great fun.
Yeah.
All right, listen, Ricky Gervais. God, we love that you still do our show, man.
Yes,
we really
thanks.
appreciate
It's
that.
great fun.
The Ricky Gervais Show,
I've still
season
got
3.
just before I sorry to interrupt you, and,
Yeah,
and you're
no
plugging
worries.
my show, but I've still got the phrase "It's girl cock all the way." I mean, that's pretty much the T-shirt that I want to see around the world. It's
girl cock all the way.
You can have the copyright.
Yeah.
It's girl cock
all the way.
Yeah, a new album.
Please ask that question to Carl
The
first.
Jay Leno. And welcome to Girl Cock All the Way.
That's fantastic.
No worries, man. The Ricky Gervais Show, season
All the
3
way.
premieres next Friday, April 20th on HBO.
Thank you,
It was a
guys.
pleasure again,
Great,
man.
man.
That was great fun.
Yeah. Thanks for coming in.
dear.
Are we
I guess
done?
we're done,
I think
too.
we're done.
I'm gonna wash my eyes out.
Yeah. Should do that.
Joe, you got anything? Joe DeRosa? Joe DeRosa
Just
Comedy on
CDs
Twitter.
on iTunes, please.
All right.
Cool.
See you Monday.
Thanks,
Have a great
man.
weekend. Ricky Gervais, everyone.
The Opie and Anthony Show. Opie and Anthony. On Sirius XM.